morning, Madam Chair. Good morning, Commissioners, Lead Counsel, Assistant Lead Counsel, viewers and listeners out there. Welcome to our daily proceedings of this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. It's a matter of routine each time before we start our proceedings to welcome you and thank you for viewing our proceedings. Without wasting much time, I now have the honor to yield the floor to Madam Chair for our next agenda item. Madam Chair, over to you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I will call on Honorable Sila to lead us in Muslim prayers and Honorable Joyner to lead us in Christian prayers. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-rahmanir rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim. Khairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. A'udhu billahi min sharri nisa'i wa min sharri sayatini wa sultanallahu. فالله خير إبسان وهو الرحمن الرحيم نصر من الله وفتح خريب وبشر المؤمنين برمة اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لما سبق الناصر الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره عظيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على نبيه الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما صلى الله تعالى عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, Amen. Lord, may nothing separate me from you today. Teach us how to choose only your way today, so each step will lead me closer to you. Help us walk by the word and not by feelings. Help us to keep our heart pure and undivided. This I ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Can you please call the witness?
Good morning, Mr. Witness. Welcome back for continuation of your testimonies before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. Please sit down. Mr. Witness, it's obligatory to remind you each time you come that you are still under oath for continuation of your testimonies to the end of it. Madam Chair, I now pass the floor to you.
Good morning, Master Mane.
Good morning, ma'am.
We are happy to have you back.
Thank you very much.
Council, can you proceed, please?
Sure. Morning, Chairperson and Commissioners. Morning, Mr. Mane.
Good morning, ma'am.
How many days in the week do you usually go out for collection?
We normally collect from Monday to Thursdays.
And do you go out every day?
No.
What days do you not go out?
No, it depends.
On what?
It depends on But the nature of the work, or it depends on your appointments, because we always work by appointments.
So when do you make the appointments?
That is, but sometimes you do go around blindly like that to look for revenues, but sometimes we do wait for calls from alcalis, so we respond to them, especially in an area where they pay in bulk.
So is there any period that you will not go out for a whole week?
Yes, sometimes we do stay without going out the whole week.
So when you don't go out for collections for that week, what work do you do?
Sometimes we'll be seated at the office.
Doing what?
We just sit.
So you just sit and not do any work?
Yes.
And are there a lot of days like that?
Pardon?
Are there a lot of days like that for you?
Yes, sometimes it do happen, especially when we have no appointments to follow up. Exactly.
So are there a lot of revenue collectors that stay at the office for days without going out to collect?
Pardon?
Are there a lot of revenue collectors that stay in the office for days and not go out to collect revenue?
No, but those that are stationed in Bassett, they do go out and work every day.
So where are you stationed?
Me? And when I said, when I'm talking here, I'm talking on my own behalf. That is how I operate. I don't know about the others.
Okay. So you usually go for collections Mondays to Thursdays. Sometimes you go for days without going out to collect any revenue.
Exactly.
So going back to the issue of the digital revenue collection machine that you had at your house, you're saying that you had it for a month. The council is saying that you had it for 3 months. So during either of those periods, whether it's a month or 3 months, you didn't collect any revenue?
No.
And do you think that that is good for the council, considering that the council doesn't have funds? How does you not collecting revenue for 1 month or 3 months assist the council?
Yes, like I said before, we have a storage of device, so we exchange devices. So sometimes if you are without a device, because like I said, I do exchange device with 2 other people.
Yes, but you've already said that you didn't collect any revenue for that period.
Yeah.
Yes, so how has that benefited the council? That's
No,
what I'm asking.
I do collect revenue.
But I just asked you and you said you did not.
No, you were actually, what I understand from your question was that you said, whether we have some days that we don't work.
We finished those questions.
Okay.
And then I asked you for that month or the 3 months, did you collect any revenue? And you said no.
No, I didn't. No, then I don't understand that I'm answering that. I collect revenue in that.
Okay, so whose machine did you use to collect revenue?
Well, I cannot ascertain whose machine was it, but then I was given a machine from the IT unit.
Okay, so can you get the printout of that period when your machine was at home? That would show how much revenue you collected and when you collected it. Can you get that from the IT?
Yes, I will try.
Okay, no, you should get it from the IT.
Yeah, that's why I said I will try.
No, I want you to do more than try. That's why I'm telling you.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Now, you were suspended as a result of that issue, were you not?
I wasn't suspended.
You were not suspended?
No.
So, what came out of all of that?
Okay. After returning the device, then some days ago I was called I was called by one Momolamin Kiru, who was the head of the licensing department. So when I was called by him, he told me that the device that you returned, we have checked it and we find out that it has generated some transactions.
It what, sir?
When I returned the device, he told me that the device that I returned has generated or had generated some transactions.
Yes, okay.
So which I deny. I said, well, this device hasn't generated any transaction. So from there, then I was asked to sit down and then let them investigate and see how true was that. So I
sit down and do what?
They said, let me wait for them. They said, let me stop collection and then wait for them.
I can't hear you. Can you speak into the mic?
Okay. They said, let me sit down and wait for them for a while.
Sit down where?
At the council there.
Okay.
So I seated for a while. Then, my land manager, Malafi Baji, then called me and said, well, I was told that you had a device with you. I said no, but instead I forgot it in my house. Then when I brought it, they told me that the device has generated some transactions, and which I denied. So after that, one fine day, I was in the office. Then I was called by Malafi Baji. He told me that we have settled everything. Now you can start going to work, and I started working again.
So wait, when you said that they told you to sit down at the council, how long was that?
Well, I cannot fully remember, but what I know is I was seated for at least 1 week time. Then I proceeded to work.
Where were you sitting at? At home?
No. At the
so you would stay at the council, you go to the council and not work?
Yes.
And you were told to do that by Manlafi Baji?
No, Malafi didn't ask me to sit down, but then, I was told...
Who asked you to stay? Who asked you to sit and not do any work until they sorted it out?
Okay, that was this thing. Momo Lamin Kiru told me that, I have to sit and then wait until everything is being finalized.
Momo Lamin who?
Momo Lamin Kiru.
Kiru?
Yes.
What is this portfolio? What is this designation?
Is an accounting assistant.
Huh?
An accounting assistant.
Okay, cancel.
So the accounting assistant is the one that told you to stay at home. No,
he didn't ask me to stay at home.
Sorry, to stay at the office and not do any work.
Yes.
Did the finance manager tell you anything like that?
No.
The director of finance?
No.
So Modla Mekari is the one who usually gives you instructions for work?
But on the side of licensing, he was the line manager. But on the side of rates and taxes, Malafi Baji was my line manager on the side of rates and taxes.
But you were collecting rates and taxes?
I said here yesterday, I said I was collecting.
Were you collecting rates and taxes with that machine?
Which machine?
The one you left at home.
The one I left at home. No, I wasn't collecting anything with it. That one was just collected. When I collected it, I found out that the machine was faulty.
What were you supposed to be using that machine to collect?
What?
What were you supposed to be using that machine to collect? What revenue line?
Which machine are you referring to?
Uncle, we're only talking about the machine that you left at home.
Yes, okay.
Yes, so that machine, what were you using it to collect? What were you supposed to be using it to collect?
I was supposed to use it to collect rates.
Okay, so that machine was missing, or it was at your house?
Yes.
And you went back to the office. It is the line manager for licenses that told you to sit at home.
No, he didn't.
That told you to sit at the office. Did you speak to the line manager for rates and taxes?
Yes, I spoke to him about it.
And what did he tell you?
He told me, okay, then you have to sit and wait for them. Whatever is being finalized then.
And that's the Manlafi Baji?
Yeah, exactly.
But you just said that he didn't tell you anything. It was the line manager for licenses that told you to stay.
Yes, because like I said, during the period of 2023, they built a team that comprises of 2 revenue collectors. So I was with one Kabasani, like I mentioned here yesterday. So, and we were all working together to collect licenses at the same time rates.
Okay.
Yes, we are collecting both license and rate. But then, he was the man in charge because he was my senior. Because, at first, we logged through my account and then we were collecting with my account. So when I came, you understand, so I told them that this will be confusing. Like I collect rates, so I collect with this particular device, and then after Kabao also will go and collect with it in my name. So I said, I think that is confusion. So I think because these devices, if you are away, you cannot have an internet connection, and if you are away, you cannot log out from the devices. So meaning, if we are away, we are in my area, Woodley East, or we are in this area, Woodley West, meaning the person whose name was there, or who log in from the office, is the same person who can generate transactions into the field.
Mr. Mane,
Yeah.
I don't think we are getting your evidence straight.
Okay.
Yesterday we have asked you, we
Yes.
said the device that you are given
Yes.
would be registered in the revenue collector's name, so
Yes.
that whatever transaction
Yes.
you do
Yes.
would reflect that it is you, this particular collector, that is doing the transaction on the machine.
Yes.
You've further told us that you now interchange the machine.
Yes.
You can use it and somebody else can use it. And I ask you, and you could not tell us straight off what we need to expect when we see a printout
Yes.
from the IT department.
Yes.
So now my question is,
Yes.
the machine that was with you,
Okay.
if anybody takes that machine to go and do revenue collection, is his name that would appear on the transaction, or is it your name that will appear on the transaction?
Yes. I mentioned
No, just answer that. Is it your name that will appear on the transaction, or the name of the person that have collected the machine to go and do work?
Yes, this is what I'm saying.
Yes.
The person who logged into the device.
No, that is not my question. I said
Okay.
the machine is yours.
Yes.
When it was given, you were the one that was given the machine.
Yes.
And it was programmed to have your name
Yes.
as Mankumani. So if, for example, you are sick and you are not going to work, and somebody else doesn't have a machine and takes the machine to go to work, when they are done for the day and they go for submission, if you print out the transaction, whose name will appear?
Yeah. Ma'am, you have to let me explain here so that you can understand. Okay. You know,
No, what I want to be clear about, because even if you explain, however you want to explain it, if I am not clear about that, I will not understand.
Yes, I
so
will come
I
to-
want to, no, just explain to me, per machine, if you are registered with that machine, if
Yeah.
any other person does transaction, is it you, your name that will appear, or is it the name of the other person that has done transaction on it that will appear?
like if I log in with my account. Can you repeat yourself, please?
I have repeated myself several times, but I will repeat myself just once.
Okay.
I'm saying if you are supplied with a machine
Okay.
and the machine is programmed with your name, you are given this pen,
Yes.
it is your name that is written in this pen.
Yes.
So I am asking, whatever transaction you do, the machine will reflect that it is Mankumane that is doing this transaction.
Yes.
Because it's your machine.
Yes.
So, for whatever reason, if your friend Suleiman
Yes.
Ba takes your machine to go to the field, if he does any transaction on that,
Yes.
whose name will appear on the transaction sheet of the machine?
Yes, my name is going to be appeared if I told him.
Exactly, this is what I want you to
Yeah,
tell me.
yeah. But this is what I also wanted to
No,
add.
no, wait. At least now I am clear. The machine is yours.
Yes.
Even if you give the machine to Suleiman and Suleiman does transaction, it is your name that will appear,
Yes.
right?
Yes, that is true.
Yes, that is what I want to be clear, so that
okay.
when you answer council's questions,
Okay.
we will follow you
Yes.
and know that what you are telling us,
Yes.
you know, this is it.
Exactly.
Whether it's true or not, it's a different thing altogether. But then we will understand what you are telling us.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
if you don't understand what you are telling us, it is going to be difficult
Yeah.
for you and for us,
Yeah, that's it.
right?
Yes.
Thank you. Council, you may proceed. So he is saying, for me to just reaffirm that the machine that is allocated to him, when somebody else does transaction on that machine, it is his name that will appear
Yeah, exactly.
on the machine.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. So you had said previously that any transaction that is done on the machine would register at the IT?
Yes.
Right. So this $8,000 is that they said was a transaction done on the machine that you took home. it would have registered at the IT, right?
Yes.
And you had said that the day that you took it, it stopped working.
Yes.
But you also said that you're not the one who did the transaction.
Yes.
So who do you think did the transaction?
Okay, well, that I can ascertain. But what I can say here for sure is that sometimes, if you ask other collectors, they will ascertain it. Sometimes you will go to the IT unit and he will give you a printout that is never your transactions. Because I could remember during the course of this problem, one Lamin Ture came and met me sitting under the mango tree, just at the council gate. He told me that, I went to the IT and he printed me transactions which I have never carried out. So I told, where are the transactions? He saw me, and I said, this is the same thing that I'm going through. I took it from him, snapped them into my phone, and then I went with him to Mohamed Lamin Keru, and we went to one AIC's office to ascertain that, you see, these transactions here are Koina transactions. And this man said he won't collect any revenue from Koina. And now Koina is being reflected from his printout. So I said to them that, so this is why I said, sometimes I don't know what's the problem. This is why I say sometimes you have to blame the system, because, you cannot go to the IT unit and he gave you a printout that is not been generated by you. So, and because of that, I went with him to Mohamed Lamin Keru, and then we went to Yasi's office, and together I snapped those transactions in my phone, and I have them here, you understand, for any references.
You're talking about the $8,000 transactions?
No.
So I'm asking about the $8,000 transactions. Who do you think carried out those transactions?
Okay, well, that's what I'm telling you, that I can ascertain, but what I can ascertain here for sure is that I didn't transact with that machine.
And what was the outcome of any investigation into that matter? Did they tell you how they resolved it?
No, they didn't tell me anything, because, like I said, I was seated for some time, and I was asked to work again.
So on top of the 1 month that you did not collect revenue, because you left the device at home, you had another month where you weren't collecting revenue because you were sitting at the office.
Pardon?
You said there was a month, you were at the office for about a month where you didn't collect revenue because they told you, Lamin Keru told you to wait.
Yes.
And then you have the other month that you had the device at home, so you were not collecting revenue.
I didn't say 1 month, I said 1 week. I was there for almost one week.
You said 1 month.
No, I said 1 week.
Okay. And you were paid for both periods?
No, you said...
Yes, no problem. Were you paid salary?
Yes, I was paid. The last salary the last salary I received was June, and they paid that salary in this last month, August 21st.
So that period was June? The 1 month that you were at the office and not doing any work?
But that was, yes, I can see. No, because June, I went, it was June, I took my annual leave. Then upon arrival from my leave, upon arrival from my leave, then I was asked again.
So, Mr. Mane?
Yes.
You were paid your June salary?
Yes.
What about August?
No, August wasn't paid.
Okay. So it's only August that you did not receive salary?
July and August. I didn't receive July and August.
But you just said you received June salary.
Yes, I received June salary, yes. And now
are you listening to yourself, the evidence you are giving to this commission?
Yes, I'm listening.
Do you know what you are telling us?
You're asking me about my June salary.
You said you received June salary. I just want to confirm from you.
Yes, I received June salary.
Okay. Now, Mr. Mane.
Yes.
A printout was made.
Yes.
And your name was what was printed in the transactions.
Okay.
Of that printout.
Yes.
So, and that was which month?
No, I can't remember unless you tell me.
But you were shown the printout, not so?
Yes,
both by the investigators then and the investigators here.
Yes, I was shown. Yes, I was shown the printout.
Printout.
Yes.
And you were told the month. So no. Which month did you keep the machine in your house?
Okay, I said this was sometimes around February.
February.
Yes. Sometimes
So
end of February.
February.
Yeah, end of February. Yeah.
So these transactions you did on the machine was which month?
Well, that I cannot remember unless I see the printout.
It's in March.
It's in March.
Can
okay.
you recall what date in March?
No, I cannot recall.
But you are sure that it is in March?
Yes, if you said it's March, then I agree.
That is what is in the printout.
Okay.
So the transactions were made in March, right?
Yes.
Okay, so and it was you that made the transactions?
No, I didn't make any transaction with that device.
But so is the machine lying that it is you that transacted on that machine?
No, Ma'am, that I cannot accept. But what I can tell you clearly is that I didn't transact with that device.
So, but that printout, was it not printout? Was it a printout done by the IT department?
Yes.
Have the IT department ever printed out something that is contrary to what is contained in the machine?
Of course, that is what I'm explaining here.
So
it do happen, and if you ask my fellow collectors, they will, ascertain it. Yes, what I'm saying is the truth.
who will ascertain?
Some of my collectors, like this Lamin Toure I'm talking about.
Lamin Toure is a collector.
Yeah, he is a collector, exactly.
In Basse.
Yeah, in Basse, exactly.
And which revenue line does he collect?
He was collecting rates.
Rates.
Yes, exactly.
Just like you.
Yeah, just like me, exactly.
So, in this printouts, there is evidence to show that when you collect 300,
Yes.
particularly you,
Yes.
when you collect 300, you pay 150.
When I collect 300, I pay 150.
Yes.
No, that's not true.
So what we have in the documentation is not true.
Yes,
So it's fabricated against you.
exactly.
Council, you may proceed. Yes.
Mr. Mane,
Yes.
your evidence to this commission
Yes.
is confusing.
Okay.
First and foremost, you got the machine. The machine supposedly was lost
Yes.
in your room, in your house, for how long?
Yeah, almost for a month.
Almost for a month. And it's a house that you live in.
Exactly.
And it's a house that if you even close your eyes, you're able to maneuver your way through. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, you have your tools of work,
Yes.
the machine.
Yes.
You placed it in your house. It got lost in your house
Yes.
for a month. If you tell a kid, would that kid believe you?
No, it's not. It's not in my house. Though it's my house, but not the house that I'm living in, Basse. This is at Borough Contradictory Primary School. That's where I was allocated a house, and this is where I kept the device, forget with it, and come to Basse.
No. But if you cannot find the machine in
Yes.
Basse,
Yes.
then you know it should be in this other abode that you are saying.
That is true, but
Now, for 1 month, that machine supposedly is lost or is missing or is misplaced. And you went and you collected your salary for that month. Not so.
yes.
If you say this to a primary school kid, do you think they will believe you?
Yeah, because human beings.
No. Yes or no?
Yes, of course, he can
They
believe.
would believe you.
Yes,
And that's why you want us to believe what you have been saying.
exactly.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Mane, did you carry out collections with anybody named Mohammed Jabi?
Mohammed Jabi. No,
What about Mamadou Alpha Abba?
no.
So,
These are collectors O.
yes, wait, pardon?
Are they collectors O?
I asked you if you carried out collections with them. You said no.
Yes.
You don't ask questions.
Okay,
You
okay.
answer.
Okay, all right.
Yeah?
No problem.
Okay. So, how big is this revenue collection machine?
How big was it? Yeah, they are just like. Yes.
He heard. He repeated it.
And
Exactly.
you will not give us correct answers.
Exactly,
Because you've not
exactly.
been giving us correct answers.
Okay.
Thank you.
What?
Your question, can you repeat it?
The one that you repeated?
Yes.
Okay. How big are the devices?
Well, it is as big as this mobile phone, but the height of it is a bit higher than this mobile phone.
So the machine could fit in your bag.
Yeah, definitely.
So why did you not keep it in your bag but left it at your house?
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say here.
Just give me a brief answer. Why did you not keep it in your bag? Why did you take it out and leave it at the house?
Yeah, this is the device is always in the bag. So, but when I close from work, I get into my house. I have to separate my documents for the next appointment to be done the next day. So along the line, and sometimes these devices, they can easily get cracked because we have stable machines and other equipment that can crack the screen of the device. So for that safety, if you come, you have to safely remove the device and then place it somewhere where it will not be hurt or damaged. Then.
So you didn't think to remove the stapling machine? You thought to remove the device instead?
Yes, of course.
And that makes sense to you?
That?
It makes sense to you?
No, yes, what I'm saying here, it makes sense to me. Like I said.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Okay.
I just needed to know.
Okay, all right.
How you think.
Okay.
So there's a system audit report that was done by the Directorate of Internal Audit on Bassa Area Council. And I'll just read to you. Sorry, Chairperson, this is exhibit LGC/BSE/SA/CAS/002 at page 55. So the observation is that during the auditing process and interview with the revenue collectors, we noted that a revenue collector, Mankumane, who was on annual leave, was called by the finance director to collect revenue on behalf of the council. Further inquiries with the finance director revealed that Mr. Mane's leave was neither cancelled nor cut short as a result of the urgent need of the council, but rather the decision was solely done at the discretion of the finance director. So they're saying that even though you were on your annual leave, you were called in by the finance director to collect revenue.
Yes.
What do you have to say about that?
Yes, that's true.
When was this?
Well, I cannot remember, but it was true.
And how long was that? As in, how long was the period that you left your leave and came back to collect revenue?
Well, that I cannot ascertain, but what I can ascertain for sure, it is something true.
How many days?
But no, it was only a day.
And how much revenue did you collect?
Okay, on this, but what I can remember, I was at home one fine day when the director of finance.
You are not asked to tell us a story.
Okay.
How much revenue did you collect? That is the question. So you go straight to the point and answer how much revenue you collected. You said you went for collection only for a day.
Yes.
So tell us how much revenue you collected on that day that you went.
Yes, I cannot remember it unless I see the document, then I can remember it.
You cannot remember?
Yes, I cannot remember it.
So when you go on leave, you leave the machine at the office, right?
When I go?
When you go on leave,
Okay.
you leave the machine at the office.
Yes.
Okay, so when the director called you back to the office, where did you collect the machine from?
No, I was not given any machine.
So what did you use to collect the revenue?
But what I can recall was he said.
What did you use to collect the revenue?
No, that particular, when I moved with the director, we didn't collect any revenue. I just went to assist the Lumo collectors.
So why would the director need you to go and assist the Lumo collectors?
Yeah, because he told me that those staffs were they are not enough to carry out that particular transaction. So I have to go and assist them. So
they're not what?
They are not that much many because most of them are on leave. So he told me that so I have to go and then assist them so that they can collect their revenues in that particular Lumo.
So what exactly did you assist them with?
But this daily transactions duty on that day.
So you went to collect duty at the market?
Yes, I went to assist them to collect duty. Not at the market, at the
Lumo?
Yeah, Lumo in Sarangay.
And how much is duty?
Duty, I think if I could recall, $10 or $5, something like that.
So what did you do? You collected the money and gave tickets?
No, I was not collecting, I was just assisting them.
Yes. What exactly did you do in assisting, or were you just walking around aimlessly?
No, I was issuing them, because if I could remember, on that particular day, I was with one sana. So, we were moving together. So he was issuing receipts, he was issuing receipts at the same time collecting monies. So, but I was not collecting any money at the time.
So you were not collecting money?
No, I was not collecting
You
money.
weren't issuing receipts?
Yeah, exactly.
So what were you doing?
That's why I said I was there to assist them.
If you're not doing anything, how are you assisting?
Yeah, this is why I'm saying I was assisting them doing their job.
That's what I'm saying. How were you assisting them doing their job when they were the ones doing the job? What were you doing?
Yes, I was moving around with them just to...
So you were just walking around?
No, just to reinforce them.
Reinforce them with what?
Just to be with them, you understand, and then move around. That's what I...
Is it that they don't know the way?
Of course they know.
So what are you doing there?
Because I was assigned by my boss to go and assist them.
So you said that your director said that he needed help for you to go and assist them.
Yes.
But if all the assistance that you were doing was walking around with them, how were you helping?
Yes, I'm helping. Yes.
You just told us some few seconds ago
Yes.
that most of them were on leave.
Yes.
So what you are telling us
Yes.
is not true.
Okay.
Because you said
Yes.
now here that your boss told you, the finance director told you to go and help them because most of them were on leave.
Yes.
So you couldn't have gone there without collecting tax. Not so?
No, I can go there without collecting tax, ma.
Counsel, you may proceed.
So what you're basically telling the commission is that you just went there to be aimless.
No, I was there to assist them, like I said, going around with them.
But you've already said that you didn't do anything. So you just walked around with them.
Yes, I was working with them.
So that's what I'm saying. So how is that assisting? And you were paid for that day. They didn't deduct it or anything. You were paid for walking around.
No, I was not paid. I wasn't paid.
So you went to work for free?
Yes, I went to work. What I thought at the time was that I thought I was helping my office. That's what I thought. That is
by walking around?
Yes, by assisting my fellow daily collectors to do their work.
I see. Do you have a uniform as a revenue collector?
No, we have no uniform.
Do you have a badge, any identification to show that you work for the council?
No.
So how do the Lumo sellers know to pay money to revenue collectors? If you don't have a badge, you don't have a uniform.
Yeah, because they are used to them, they know that's their job. So that anytime they go around, they will comply and then pay to them.
When one of you leaves the council, does the council make any advertisement to let the public know that you no longer work with them?
If one leaves the council,
yes.
whether the council make an advertisement to let the public know that this guy has, no, I have no idea about that. Yes. Yes.
You were paid $47,500.
What?
You were paid $47,500. Can you tell us anything about that?
Me being paid $47,000? Never.
You were never paid
$47,000.
Yes, but
To
now
me.
okay. You said, just take it easy. Since you were not paid 47, how much were you paid as part of the payments that are done or given to tax collectors or even the senior staff?
Well, ma'am, what I can say, then I was never paid such an amount in my entire stay at the area council.
So I wouldn't know whether it is 2017 or 2018, but we would like to see your appointment letter so that we confirm whether you started work at the council 2017 or 2018.
No, I started working in the council on the 1st of December 2010, and I even have my
20?
On the 1st of December 2010, and I have my appointment letter here with me.
So, but your statement said, I started working at Basse Area Council as a duty officer, in 2017. So, but you can give your letter of appointment.
Let me see whether I have it.
So you were not aware, or you were mistaken when you were writing your statement?
Sorry, I left it at home, but I can provide it to the commission. But I was appointed on the 1st of December 2010.
Give the deputy registrar all those documents you've brought for us.
Okay.
We'll look at it and then we will proceed.
Okay.
Deputy registrar, can you hand them over to council, please? Thank you.
Well, these ones are my deposit receipts.
Just hand them over. We'll look at it.
So, Mane, do you receive trekking allowance? Thanks. Mr. Mane,
Yes?
do you receive trekking allowances?
No, I haven't received any tracking allowance.
Have you ever had a staff loan?
Staff loan, no, I haven't. I was never given a loan.
Do you know whether other staff received loans from the council?
I have no idea about that.
And do you know, or rather, has the council ever paid any medical bills for you?
Never.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sure.
An additional question. Do you have a bank account?
A bank account?
Yes.
Yes, of course I have a
Which bank?
I have my current account at the Trust Bank, and I have my savings account at the GT Bank.
Since when did you open an account with those two banks?
Okay, if I could recall, for Trust Bank, I can't fully remember, I know it would be around 2015.
2015? I think we will demand to see both of your accounts.
Okay.
Your personal accounts with Trust Bank and with the other bank.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
We need to see them.
Okay.
Okay?
Like you want
Bring the statement of your account with the banks.
Okay.
Your statement.
My statement.
With the banks.
With the banks. Okay.
So, Mane, I'll just hand you over to my colleague who has some questions for you.
Okay.
Yes, thank you very much, Lead Counsel and the Honorable Commissioners. Yes, can we just briefly discuss the time that the machine was lost?
Mm-hmm.
You said it was lost for 1 month?
Yeah, exactly.
Is it exactly 1 month or less than a month or just slightly more than a month?
Approximately 1 month.
Approximately 1 month.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and this must have been in January towards February?
No, this was from February towards March.
From February towards March.
March, yeah.
So, is it in the mid of February or in the early February?
No, it was at the end of February.
At the end of February.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 month would probably be end of March.
Yeah, exactly.
That was when the machine was in your house.
Yes.
And so in January you had the machine. It was not lost in January.
Yes.
The whole of January you were having the machine.
No, I forgot the machine during the course of January.
During
the course of February rather. End of February.
When did you forget the machine in your house?
Yes, this is what I'm saying. That was around ending of February.
Around ending of February.
Exactly.
So in January you were having the machine. Were you working with the machine in January?
No. I took the machine sometime around end of February, then went with it into the field, and that's how I forgot it in my house, then came back to machine.
When were you first handed the machine by the IT officer?
That was the ending of February. I'm mentioning here right now.
Before end of February, how were you collecting revenue?
I wasn't collecting revenues from January up to February. There was no revenue collection.
No. Before, when did you start collecting revenue for the area council?
This year, or
When did you start collecting revenue for the area council?
I started it since 2010.
2010.
Yes.
And when were you posted at Woolly East? Is it Woolly East?
Yeah, well, it's here.
When?
2019.
And how were you collecting revenue in 2019?
Okay. What?
How were you collecting revenue in 2019?
In 2019, yes, I was using a device.
And 2020?
Yes, no, sorry, 2019 we are using a GTR.
GTR?
Yeah, GTR.
2020?
Yeah, but we used the GTR up to 1st June 2020.
So in June 2020, you were issued with a device.
Yeah, a device, exactly.
And then was that device ever changed? Was it ever replaced?
Yeah, it was changed because at some point, the device got spoiled and we...
you, I'm deferring to you, Mankumane.
Yeah, exactly.
When was this?
When the device... no, I can't remember, but I can fully remember.
You will have to remember, you see?
Yes.
If you, listen, you will have to remember the facts if we were to agree with you.
Okay, no problem.
So if you cannot remember, it means we have no other option
Yes.
but to go by the allegations against you.
All right,
So
no
please
problem.
try and remember.
Okay.
You are here to remember. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand.
Now, I am asking you, when did you replace the machine, the first machine that was given to you?
When did I replace? When the machine was when the first machine I was given was spoiled.
Yes.
Then I was given another machine.
When was this?
Council, I cannot remember. But I know at some point the machine was spoiled, and I reported the issue, and I was given another machine.
You reported the issue to whom?
Yeah, to the IT manager.
Who is the IT manager?
That is Lamin Toure.
Will this be in 2020?
No, council, it's a long time now, so I cannot remember.
It's a long time now.
Yeah, it's a
so
long
you cannot
time
remember.
Yes.
Now, how many times did your machine have a problem, and you reported it to the IT manager?
Actually, obviously, 2 or 3 occasions.
2 or 3 occasions,
Yeah,
you will report it to the IT manager,
Yeah,
and they will
exactly.
change it for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that is the normal thing to do.
Yes.
So now, when your machine had a problem for the first time,
Yes.
you went to the IT manager. You had reported. Why did you report it to the IT manager?
Because the machines are directly under him.
And so therefore, you need a new machine to work with,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
they will fix the machine.
Yes. But when I report the issue and then return the machine, so I'll be called. So they'll give me.
Naturally.
Yes.
And it happened about 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, exactly.
And you were doing the same thing.
Yes.
Why did you not do the same thing with this machine?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to put across. Because I'm a human being, I'm not perfect, so sometimes I do forget easily.
Or you forgot
Yes.
this time around
Yeah,
to report it?
Yeah, exactly.
But in 3 occasions you reported it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you knew that was the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. That was the right thing to do.
But this time around you just forgot it.
Yeah, exactly.
For over a month, you said.
Yes.
They were saying over 3 months, you were saying over a month.
Yeah, exactly.
And you only remember when you were queried.
Yes.
That was the time.
No, I was not. No, I bought the device
When?
when I returned, because
When did you bring the device?
okay, that was yes, around let's say.
Think properly.
Yeah.
You have to think so that you get your evidence right.
Yes, I will do so.
Yes.
It was either end of March.
It cannot be either. It cannot be either or. It has to be a certain time. When did you return the device?
Yes, Council, I cannot actually tell you the date.
You'll have to tell, not the date. I'm not asking for any specific date.
Yes.
I'm asking for a period.
Yes, this was in April.
In April, when? The beginning of April, mid of April, end of April?
Yeah, beginning of April.
In the beginning of April,
Yes.
you returned the device.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, are you sure before I go by the beginning of April? Because it doesn't make sense if it is the beginning of April. Are you sure it's the beginning of April?
Yeah, this one. But what I can.
Are you sure it is the beginning of April?
Yeah, yes. It might be ending of March towards towards the beginning of April.
It might be end of March.
Towards the beginning
Or
of
begin
April.
or beginning of April.
Yeah, exactly.
Can it also be in the middle of April?
In the middle of April.
Yes.
No. What I can remember, in the middle of April, I was around on the 11th, I was right to explain how the scenario went through. Then I wrote. And that letter was...
so in the beginning of April, you returned the device?
Yes.
Voluntarily?
Voluntarily, exactly.
To whom did you give the device to?
I came with the device up to the office while I was with one Kaba Sane.
Who did you give the device to?
I gave the device to Kaba. Then, because I said
Who is Kaba Sane?
Kaba Sane is one revenue collector at the Basel Area Council.
One what?
One revenue collector at the Basel Area Council.
Kaba Sane is a revenue collector at Basel Area Council?
Yeah, exactly.
You had a device for over a month?
Yes.
The device, you were not collecting revenue for over a month?
Yes.
You found out the device?
Yes.
And you came and gave it to Kaba Sane, a revenue collector?
No, I was moving with Kaba Sane.
Yes.
So when I found this device in my house, I said to Kaba that this device, I forgot this device in my house here. So I think because by the time we were exchanging device, there was a shortage of device. So I said to him that it's better we take this device because it was faulty to the IT unit so that they can fix it so we can start using our own device instead of borrowing each other.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
And you see, the problem is everyone knows here knows that you are lying.
Okay.
Now,
yes.
Let's roll back the tape.
Okay.
Was the device faulty or did you forget the device in your house? Which one? Or both?
Yes, it was faulty.
Yes.
The device was faulty.
Yes.
And I played, even in my about the letter I wrote. That's what
Forget the letter you wrote.
Okay.
You're having a conversation.
Yeah.
Was the device faulty?
Yeah, it was faulty.
Listen.
Yeah, it was faulty.
Listen. You don't have to be nervous. You see, if you're not being honest, this is what will happen. You'll be nervous.
Yeah.
That's true, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So was the device faulty?
Yes.
Or did you listen? Was the device faulty?
Okay.
Or you forgot the device in your house, or was it both?
It was faulty.
Yes.
At the same time, I forgot it in my house.
So when was it faulty? Tell us.
Yeah, immediately when I took it from the first day I took it from the IT unit, When
was the device faulty?
Well, Council, I can't remember that, but I know the device was faulty.
When did you know the device was faulty?
When I went up to this place, Bantunde.
When were you given the device?
Yes, this sometimes around end of February.
End of February, you were given the device.
Yes.
And then when did you realize the device was faulty?
That very day.
You were given the device.
Yes.
And that very day you realized it was faulty.
Yes.
That same day.
Yeah, that same day. Yes.
What was wrong with the device?
The device, if you put in the reference number of a taxpayer,
yes,
you click it,
yes,
it will noise, but it will never bring out any receipt.
It will never bring out any receipt.
Any receipt, yeah.
That same day.
Yes.
That was the end of February.
Yeah, that was end of February. Yeah.
And then from that day on, you didn't bring it back.
No, I didn't bring it back.
You didn't report it back.
I didn't report it back.
You gave it to who?
I gave it to Kaba to bring it.
And did Kaba return it?
Yes, exactly.
Who did Kaba give it to?
Yes, that's the head of licensing department, Momola Ben Keru.
Head of
licensing department.
So now, all the transactions that were being conducted with this device,
yes,
in March,
yes,
who conducted these transactions?
All the transactions. No, what I can ascertain is I did not transaction with the device.
No, the device was in your house. It was lost in your house.
Yes.
So it means you have excluded every other person,
yes,
including myself. I had no access to the device. No one had access to the device because it was in your house.
Yes.
So that device could not have been used by anyone. Is that not the case?
Yeah, that's it.
It can only be used by yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
But you could not even use it because you lost it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you lost it in your house.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you lose it in the office? Was the device lost in the office?
No.
Was it lost in the market?
No.
Where was it?
I forgot it in my house.
For 1 month?
Yes, exactly.
For a whole month?
Yes.
And in March,
yes,
the entire March, the device was in your house?
Yes.
So the device had transactions?
Yes.
On the 25th of March, there was a transaction on the device.
Okay.
$2,500.
Okay.
So was it doing automatic transaction?
No.
How comes?
It can't do that.
So why was there a transaction?
Why was okay, Council, this is what I was trying to say.
What were you trying to say?
Okay, I said,
yes,
sometimes,
yes,
these devices,
yes,
if you take it to the IT department,
right,
he will give you a printout,
right,
a printout that is not been generated by you.
Explain to us how is that possible?
Yes, I said I have a copy of a receipt here one Lamin Toure, a revenue collector, was complaining the same thing. He said,
Forget about Lamin Toure's complaint.
okay,
Tell us, you, yourself, Mankumane.
yes,
How is this device that is being used,
Yes.
how is it possible that it will generate printouts without it being functional? Remember, your device here,
Yes.
it's not like it is a functional device.
yes,
It's not working.
Yes.
As far as you're concerned.
Yes.
It doesn't even generate, it cannot even send anything.
yes,
So this device, as far as we are concerned, is a dead machine
yes,
for the month of March. Is that not the case?
yes.
How can it generate printout? It cannot generate printout.
Yeah, it can generate printout, definitely.
Because you told us
Yes.
it cannot generate any printout.
Exactly.
So all these transactions, you cannot now tell us that they are probably printouts being generated. Because is it not the case that the IT department can only generate printout that the machines are post?
This is where sometimes it's a different
Is
scenario.
it not the case?
Sometimes it's a different scenario.
What is a different scenario?
Yeah, this, I said, devices, sometimes you can have them.
Yes.
You understand? Go to an IT manager. He will print you transactions that is not generated by you.
Does the machines not have serial numbers?
Machines. Well, I cannot
How
remember.
do you know? If you go to the IT department and they give you a printout, how do you know that yes, definitely this is a printout that I did? How will you know?
What? Can you repeat yourself again?
When you go to the market or to the field and you issue out receipts, and do you not post your transactions for the day?
Yes, of course we did.
Why do you post those transactions?
Because we post it so that we can have our printouts.
Exactly. If you don't post it, will you have printout?
No, you can't have printouts.
So why are you lying?
No,
You are misleading intentionally. You know what you are saying doesn't make sense.
okay.
So let us just say it as it is.
Yes.
You had the device in your house.
Yes.
You were using the device. That's why there were transactions in the device. So you can't have it both ways. If you are saying the device is not functional, it's not working, then it can't make any posting.
Okay, now here also, I will say, but the letter that was written to the permanent secretary, they said I generated 8,000 with the device.
Yes.
And here, yesterday, the lead counsel said, I have generated 29 dollars with it. Now, was that not contradicting?
Was what?
The letter that was wrote to the permanent secretary, that I hold a device and collect a revenue of 8,000 with it. That's what was written to the permanent secretary, because I was shown the letter and I read it. So, but here, the lead counsel said, again, I have 29,000. So is that not contradicting?
You asking me
Yes, I'm asking you.
whether it is contradictory?
I said, no, I said whether that is, because in the printout, the lead counsel said there was $29,000 generated from the device. And the letter that was sent to us.
So you can remember the amounts that were stated.
No,
You can remember.
Yes.
Now you remember and tell us exactly what I said to you.
No, yesterday.
Yes.
You.
No, but tell us the exact amount, because you can remember the exact amount that I said to you.
You said 29,000 was generated from
29,000 what?
dollars.
Tell us the correct amount. I
No.
did not say 29,000.
Yesterday you mentioned here, because when the,
I did not say 29,000.
if anyone here can remember.
Huh? Huh? He said what?
Yesterday, when council said.
I said, give me the correct figure.
Yes.
Yes, what is the correct figure? I did not say 29,000.
Well, okay.
What I said was $29,515. Is that not what I said?
Yes. Exactly.
Did I say 29,000?
No, I'm
No,
not.
because you see, you are not being honest. Because you are not being honest, you will not listen and get it right. Right? These are not my documents.
Yes.
These are documents that are coming from your office.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Counsel, you may proceed.
Yes. So the letter that was written as a query did not provide any printout. This is a detailed printout of all the transactions that were conducted. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. So now let's discuss this further. So now you were given a device.
Yes.
You never reported it was missing,
Yes.
and you were saying it's for a month.
Yes.
When were you written to? In April.
In April, yeah.
And in April they wrote to you.
Yes.
What did they tell you?
Okay. They said discovery of device under your custody.
Yes.
They said it has come to the notice of the management that you willfully kept a device with you without the notice of the management. This action is indeed criminal and suppression of revenue, because council have been facing a lot of device shortage to collect revenue. Why do you have to keep this device with you deliberately? However, you have to explain why you did this action. Thank you.
And then you replied.
Yaya Sise for CEO.
When was this?
This was on the 11th of April, 2023.
In April, you were written to by the CEO.
No, I was written by. Yaya was one who wrote to me on behalf of the CEO.
Oh yeah, you were written to by the CEO. Where someone signed on behalf of the CEO, is the CEO written to you?
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
And you responded?
Yeah, I responded. Yeah.
You responded when?
I responded, if I could recall.
The date, please.
The date.
Yes.
The date must be from on the 12th to on the 15th. I responded.
From
12 to on the 15th, I responded.
From 12 to the
15th.
15th.
Yes.
Now, how many times did you have a problem regarding this missing device? It once?
Once, yeah.
Only once?
Only once, yeah.
Now, your statement that you gave to the commission, you gave to the commission a statement, right? Which has already been admitted.
Yeah, exactly.
You said, and I will read for you the second paragraph.
Okay.
I can vividly recall a day that I couldn't make it to the bank in time.
Yes.
Of a breakdown of my motorbike.
Yes.
On the way from the collection, however, I went to the CEO's office.
Yes.
To seek his advice.
Yes.
As there was a memo circulated earlier that all collectors should bank the monies daily.
Yes.
The CEO, Usman Ture, referred to the finance department for safekeeping. Is it the same incident?
No. This was a different one.
It was a different one?
Yes.
So I asked again, how many times did you have the device in your house?
It was only once.
Only once?
Only once, yeah.
So in your statement, you were saying that the following day, but none of the department staff was available at the time, and he advised me to go home with the money and deposit in the following day. So you went home with the money, you went home with the mistake. So now,
yes.
On this particular incident,
yes.
You were asked by the CEO to go with the device. Is that the case? And the money?
Yeah, the money, yeah. No.
So that was $7,000 issue the following day. Let's just listen.
No,
it was a day that you came back to make payments.
Yes.
When was this?
Okay, but like I said, I cannot remember when was it, but that was a day.
Listen.
Yes.
The day that you went to the CEO.
Okay.
Because you could not go to the bank.
Yes.
And you had gone to the CEO to ask for advice as to what to do with the collection of the money.
Yes.
When was this?
Okay, this was 2 occasions.
When? Which time of the year?
Okay. This
March?
Well, I can't remember. But then, but what I know is I went to the CEO.
When was this?
Yes, councils. I easily forget. That's my problem.
We all easily forget. All of us.
Yes.
We easily forget.
Yeah.
You had explained a scenario.
Yes.
To the investigators.
Yes.
Because you gave $7,000 to the finance director.
Yes.
Did that not happen?
Yes.
When was that?
Well, council, I can't remember, but all I can remember is I gave 7,000 to the director of finance under the instructions of the CEO.
Of the CEO?
Yeah, exactly.
Was it in March?
Well, I cannot remember that.
Was it in February?
I cannot remember.
Was it in April?
I cannot remember.
January?
I cannot remember.
Was it this year?
No, it was not. It wasn't this year.
When was it?
Okay, it was, I think, last year.
Are you sure?
Yeah, last year or year before last. This is why council, I don't want to, this is why I said I can't fully remember the date, but what I know is I gave money to the finance director under the instruction of the CEO.
When was the device lost? Which year?
This year.
When did you give the money to the CEO?
But when did I give money to the, no, I didn't give any money to the CEO.
The finance director, when?
But yes, I gave finance director money, but that wasn't this year.
When was it?
Yeah, if I could recall, it will be.
Can you be careful in your answer, because you are not the only witness who is testifying regarding these facts. So be honest and truthful.
Yeah, exactly. I'm coming. Okay. It would be but 2021, around, it's either 2021, June or July, or 2022, something like that.
So it was, so you still don't know. So it was when the police came to your house.
Yeah, exactly.
So they came to your house, and then what happened?
Yes, they picked me up.
They picked you up.
Yes.
And then?
And we went to the office. I went to the office with them.
Did they take you to the police station?
No, I wasn't talking to anybody.
You went to the office with them?
Yes.
And you don't know when this happened?
Yes, I can't fully remember when it happened.
Were you using the machine at this time?
Yes, this particular device that was missing, I was not using it.
Which one were you using?
Mr. Mane,
Yes.
please give us proper evidence.
Yes.
They will ask you a question and you will say yes, and you will say no. Which one do you want us to take? Because whatever you say is recorded. It's not like we are writing what you are saying.
Yeah,
it's recorded verbatim.
I knew about that.
Right?
Yes.
So when you want to answer the question, please answer the question. If it is yes, you say yes, and then you explain. If it is no, you say no, then you explain.
Okay.
So that we understand why you say yes, we understand why you say no.
Okay.
Because definitely you are not helping us to understand any of the evidence you are giving to this commission.
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
For the period that the machine was lost for over a month,
yes,
did you collect revenue?
Yes, I was collecting revenue.
What were you using?
I was using a device.
Which device were you using?
I was given a device from the IT unit.
From the IT unit?
Yeah, exactly.
You were given a device?
Yes.
But the IT unit already gave you a device that was in your house?
Yes, good.
What is good about it?
I want to come there.
Come where?
What you are saying.
Because come, I'm listening to you.
Yes. When he gave me a device, I forgot about it. I forgot about it in my house because the device was not working. Then we came back. We were sitting for a very long time without collection. And then one day we went to our line manager to go and at least negotiate a machine for us so that at least we can also start working.
You were given a device.
Yes.
The device was faulty. You left the device in the house.
Yes.
You now came back to your line manager and you were complaining that you don't have a device.
Yes.
Who is your line manager?
But the line manager
the line manager you spoke to.
For
the any line manager you spoke to.
That's Lamin Kero.
You went to the Lamin Kero.
Yes.
And you asked for a new device.
Yeah, exactly.
When you already had a device. Did Lamin Kero not know that you have a device?
No, he didn't know I was having a device.
But you are a revenue collector.
Yeah, exactly.
How comes he doesn't know that you have a device?
Yeah, because like I said, when this device was given to me, I forgot and equally.
Forget you forgetting.
Okay.
A revenue collector is not given a device.
Yes, they are given a device.
For the collection of revenue, are you not supposed to use the automated machine?
Yes, I'm supposed to use
it. So normally,
yes,
if you go to your line manager and you request for a new device, they should ask questions. Because then the point is you are a revenue collector, you are going to collect revenue, they will ask you a question as to where is the machine that you are using. Were you asked any question?
I wasn't asked any question.
Why was that?
Well, I don't know.
You were only issued with a new machine.
Yes.
Who issued you the new machine?
The new machine was issued by the IT manager.
So the IT manager is the custodian of all these machines.
Yes, exactly.
He knows everyone that has a machine.
Yeah, he must
naturally,
know it.
Of course.
Yeah, he must know it. Yeah.
So you went to him. Did you go to him with your line manager? Did you go to him alone or with your line manager?
No, I went I went together with my line manager to the IT.
That is Kaba?
No, Lamin Kero was the.
Lamin Kero?
Yeah, exactly, was the IT manager. I was the line manager.
When was this? When did you go to the IT man with your line manager?
Yeah, this was in March.
In March? When in March? When in March?
Well, I can't remember, but it was in March.
It was in March?
Yes.
Was it early March?
Yeah, it must be early March. Yeah, exactly.
But it cannot be early March. Because in early March,
yes,
you had a machine that was lost,
yes,
and for a whole month,
yes,
you were not collecting revenue.
No, I was not.
Come again? Yes. Because you have a statement. You're not collecting revenue.
Yes, I said.
Did you collect revenue in March?
Yes, I mentioned that I collected revenue in March.
So now your statement at the police with the investigation.
Yes.
The first paragraph.
Yes.
Now, you said that you were given a machine. It's not true. This automated machine. Is that not true?
What?
You were given this automated machine.
Yes.
But you were explaining that when your machine was lost, you were not collecting revenue.
No, I said I was not. I didn't collect revenue with it.
Can you check your statement?
Yes. Can I read it? Council.
Yes, just wait.
Can I read it?
Yes.
Okay. I am Manku Mane, a Gambian national and resident of Basse in Upper River region. I started working at Basse Area Council as revenue collector on December 1st, 2010.
No, wait, not the statement. I'm sorry. Your response to the CEO's letter.
Okay, my response
dated the 12th day of April 2023.
Yes.
You responded to the CEO.
Yes.
Is that not the case?
Yes, exactly.
Please read the first paragraph.
No, I didn't have a copy of that. But
You don't have the copy?
Yeah, but I can try offhand. I can capture some of the portions that I wrote.
I have the
copy. Okay.
Let me show you the exhibit. Chairperson, Honorable Commissioners, where this letter, as referred to by my lead counsel, is in the file LGC 19. I think it's already in evidence. You on folio 159. Please read that letter.
Okay.
That is the response to the CEO,
yeah,
when they were querying the missing device.
Yes.
That was on the 12th day of April 2023.
Exactly.
That you wrote to respond to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Now read the first paragraph.
Okay. Reference to your letter dated 11th April 2023. Bracket, discovery of a device under my custody. This particular device was collected from the IT unit sometimes end of February.
Sorry, Mr. Mane.
Yes.
The letter did not indicate April. It says, unless I have a different copy.
Yeah, you are right.
You don't insert anything in the letter or any document.
Okay.
You read exactly as what is contained in the document.
Okay, no
Thank
problem.
you.
Okay. Then I repeat myself again. Reference to your letter dated 11th, 2023. Discovery of a device under my custody. This particular device was collected from the IT unit sometimes end of February. Unfortunately, could not use the said device because it was faulty. This particular device was then placed in my house in Boro Kandakase, and I concentrated on the distribution of my payment forms to respective alcaldes in the district.
No, you can stop there.
Yes, good.
Can you repeat that part? Let me read it for you. You said this particular device was then placed in my house in Boro Kase, and I concentrated, forget the pronunciation of the name,
okay,
and I concentrated on the distribution of my payment forms to respective alcaldes in the district.
Yes.
Did you not inform or tell the CEO at the time that you did not collect revenue, but you were concentrating on payment of forms?
Yeah, yes.
So for this period, you did not collect revenue?
For this period?
You did not collect any revenue?
Yeah, you know, the council, that's true. I didn't collect any revenue, but when I placed this device... No.
So you did not collect revenue. You said it's true that you did not collect revenue.
But in March, I collected revenue.
No, forget.
Yes.
We are speaking about when you responded.
Yes, when I responded to...
yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't forget, we are talking about timelines. Okay. End of February, the device was lost.
Yeah, exactly.
So of course we are leaping into March.
Yeah, exactly.
In March, a whole month, the device was lost.
Yes.
That's what you told us.
Yes.
So which means the entire March, the device is lost.
Yeah, exactly.
And when the matter was brought to you, you informed the CEO that you did not collect revenue. You were only concentrating on the payment of forms.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Because, you know, council, allow me to come here.
Come here.
Let me come to what you are trying to say here, your question.
Come, please.
Okay, good. You know, here, I was just explaining specifically.
Yes.
At the time, I took the device from the IT unit to my postings.
Right.
So, in that duration, when I noticed that the device was not working,
Yes.
then I kept the device in my house.
Right.
Then concentrate
Yes.
on distributing payment forms to their various alcalis.
Exactly.
So good, but when along the line, I went.
Along the line, read for me where you wrote along the line there.
No, that's not here.
Yes, that's what you're saying right now. Along the line, there's no along the line.
Okay.
Don't put any along in the line, my friend.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, I understand.
You were queried before this commission. Did you know that there will be a commission of inquiry?
Well, I never knew that.
Exactly. You were queried and you were told that you had machines in your house.
Yes.
And that was not correct.
Yes.
You told the CEO, I did not do anything with this machine. I didn't even use it because, in fact, I was not collecting revenue.
Yeah.
All I was doing was distributing payment forms.
Yeah, exactly.
So why are you telling us now that you were collecting revenue?
Yes, this is what I'm telling you.
You are telling me anything.
When I was distributing these forms,
Yes.
I wasn't collecting revenue.
On the April,
Yes.
let me tell you or say it as one of my former lecturers will say. You have March before April. Is that not the case?
Yeah, exactly.
So your response was in April.
Yes.
Your response was not in March.
Yes.
So you were responding to the things you were doing in March.
Yes.
And the activities you were doing in March was
Yes.
distributing forms.
Yes.
Or were you lying in this letter?
No, I wasn't lying.
Were you misleading the CEO?
No, I wasn't misleading him.
What were you doing in March?
In March, after
Read your response. What were you doing in March?
in March,
Yes.
I was distributing forms.
Exactly. And then only 1 month the device was lost.
Yes.
And that 1 month you returned the device.
Yes.
So which means there was no revenue collection because you were distributing forms. In April, you told the CEO, I was not collecting revenue, I was distributing forms.
Yes. Yeah, because by then I was having.
That was why I was telling you to be careful with the timeline.
Okay.
You cannot have it in both ways.
Okay.
What you have to do is to be honest.
Yes.
My friend, you have
Yes.
been very dishonest. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So you did not collect any revenue in March because you were distributing forms.
No, Council. You don't.
No, I'm going by your letter.
No, you have to let me explain so that you will understand.
Now please explain.
Good. These forms.
Yes.
These forms. I was distributing these forms, which because we were late to distribute these forms. So then because I wasn't having a device at the time, because when I go to the IT office, he will say, hey, I didn't have device, but wait until this so-so person comes, wait until this so-so person comes. So along that line, so I was one time called by him. He said, okay, now you can go and use this device, because I was going to distribute at the same time
You were called by who?
The IT.
Yes.
The IT unit. Then he gave me a device. Then because the reason why he gave me that device was while distributing on my form, my payment forms to the alcalis, I can make transactions for any alkali who is ready to pay at that time. This is what I wanted to put it through.
Mr. Mankomane.
Yes.
That letter, who wrote it?
It was written by myself.
You wrote the letter?
Yes.
And the contents in that letter,
Yes.
you have recognized the letter that you wrote to them?
Yes.
What were you doing in March, according to the letter?
According to this letter, yes, because I was talking on behalf of.
Listen to me and
okay.
just calm down, my friend.
Okay.
Did you use the word you were concentrate on that letter?
Yes, I did use it.
What did you concentrate on?
Distributing payment forms to their various.
Did you concentrate on collecting revenue?
No.
As per the letter?
No, because the device was faulty at the time.
Exactly. In March, the device was faulty. Or was the device functional?
No, this was not in March.
My friend, when was the device faulty?
The device was faulty. No, I took this device.
When was the device faulty?
Good. Remember, I said sometimes around end of February, not in March. It was
Listen. You see?
Okay.
You cannot be very smart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When was the device faulty? If you want, we can have it all over again. You will have the same thing. You know, in mathematics, you have different equations to solve, different formula to solve a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand that, right?
Yes.
You, no matter how much you go around it, we arrive in. You are the one who wrote this letter.
Yes, exactly.
When were you issued the device?
I was issued the device around end of February.
End of February?
Yes.
You were issued the device?
Yes.
How many months did you have the device in your house?
But almost a month.
Almost a month?
Exactly.
You were having device in your house?
Yes.
When were you written to by the CEO?
When I wrote to the CEO.
When did the CEO write to you about the device?
Okay, that was on the 11th.
11th
Yes.
of?
April.
When did you respond?
I respond on the 12th April.
So almost a month or a month will be in March. End of February, device was faulty. Forget.
Yes.
End of February, don't forget, end of February through March,
Yes.
the device was not functional. Or was it functional?
No, it wasn't functional.
And it was in your house?
Yes, exactly.
Remember, you didn't forget it anywhere?
Yes.
The device cannot make any postings.
Yeah, exactly.
In your house, the device was there.
Yes.
So throughout March, was the device functional?
March.
Throughout March, was
Yes.
this device functional?
No.
Good.
Yes.
Now in April,
Yes.
you wrote to say that this device you forgot it in your house.
Yes.
In fact, you used the word, I oversighted the device
Yes.
in your house.
Yes.
Is that not the case?
That was the case.
Now, to convince the CEO, you told the CEO, it's not as if you were using the device secretly. Were you using the device secretly?
No.
Was that not what you were telling the CEO, that you never use the device secretly?
No.
And then, in fact, you were not collecting revenue. You were only concentrating on payment of forms. Was that not? Is that not in your letter?
Yes, it's my letter here.
Exactly. So, what are you trying to say now?
Yes, what I'm trying to say here is cancel. The device.
Just do the honorable thing.
Yes.
Accept the fact that in March you were concentrating on the issuing of forms.
No.
Was that not what you were doing?
No.
You didn't do that in March.
That was in February. Around end of February. Because this device was collected around end of February. So, and after distributing this payment form with an intention to transact for any alkali who is ready to pay his rate at the time, but because the device was faulty, I kept this device in my house. Then I came. Then, if I could remember, I started collection with.
You don't implicate yourself. Are you saying you were collecting revenue in March?
Yes, of course.
Even the device when it was faulty, you are still collecting revenue?
No, yes, because.
Are you saying that before I ask you questions on that? Were you collecting revenue in March?
Yes, I was collecting revenue in March.
How much did you collect in March?
Well, I cannot ascertain, but I do collect revenue.
Do you have your records?
Yes, I have my record.
What records do you have?
But if I can, I have my records with me, but I don't think they are here with me. But I have my records with me.
Mr.
What do you have?
There is no record on those documents that you have.
No, yes, no. I said I didn't like the case of my appointment letter. I thought I bring them, but the appointment letter was not here.
Yes, you are coming
Yesterday when I was going home, there was a rain, so I forgot I took my appointment letter from this.
Do you have records of collections you have done in March?
Yes, of course I have.
Where are those records?
They are there.
Where they are?
They are in my cash book.
Your cash book?
Yeah, exactly.
How many times did you go to collect revenue in March?
Many times.
Many times. What were you using? Which device?
I was using the device.
Which device were you using?
This is what I said. After leaving that device.
No, Mr. Mane, answer the question.
Okay.
Which device were you using?
Do you know we will have access to all of these things? See,
yes.
Don't lie. There's no point to lie.
Yeah, does it?
If you have made a mistake, you have made a mistake.
Yes.
It's very easy. If you lie, the CEO will be testifying. Many people have testified there. We have evidence of all the things we are asking you. There's no point.
Yes.
To lie.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you collect revenue in March?
Yes, of course I did.
Which device did you use to collect revenue?
I was given another device to go and collect with it.
Who gave you the device?
The device was given to me by the IT manager.
When were you given the device?
The device I was given sometimes around early March.
Early March you were given device?
Exactly.
End of February your device was faulty?
Yes.
Early March you were given device?
Yeah, exactly.
And you didn't even report for the device?
Yeah,
you told us that normally when your device is faulty you have to report for it and they give you another one?
Yeah, exactly.
This time you were given a new device?
Yeah, exactly. Not a new device, another device.
Yes, it's new to you.
Okay, good.
Is it not new to you?
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
When you already had one, so you now have two devices?
Yes.
Two devices? In your name? Is that what you're saying?
I have a device.
Two. One in your house?
Yes.
Which you are issued with, which you never reported is faulty?
Yes.
And you're now giving another one?
Yes.
Without even reporting that it's faulty. So you are saying the IT manager gave you 2 devices.
Yes, 2 devices, exactly.
And even you didn't even report to him that, or anyone, that your device is faulty.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly.
So it was that device that you were collecting revenue from?
Yeah, the new device that I was given was the one I was collecting revenue with Kabak Sane.
With who?
With Kabak Sane.
Now, do you know this individual, Kabasane?
Yes.
So Kabasane, you and Kabasane, are you in the same team?
Yeah, exactly. We are in the same team.
So when he said he saw he was the one who reported you to the IT manager. Do you know about that?
No, I never knew about that.
Yes, so he reported seeing you with the device in your house, so that when the IT manager and the CEO, when they informed you, the CEO,
yes,
informed you regarding the fact that you were having a device,
yes,
in your house.
Yes.
It was Kaba who informed them.
It was Kaba who informed them?
Yes.
That was a lie.
But then how did they know?
Yes, because this device.
How did they know?
Because the device was brought to me by myself. Then I give it to Kaba.
But if you had brought the device, why would they write that to you, tell you you have a device in your house?
Good, but I brought the device by myself.
No, wait a minute. You usually keep on saying good. I don't understand what you mean by good.
No, if
they had written to you to tell you have a device in your house. Is that not the case?
Yeah, that was the case.
But if you had already given them the device,
yes,
why would they write that to you afterwards?
Well, I don't know, but I bought the device.
But you have already given them the device. You responded a day.
Yes.
Just one day.
Yes.
After they wrote to you.
Yes.
But if you had done that before, if you had given the device well before, why would you do that? Why would they write to you afterwards, tell you of the incident?
Yes, I don't know, but then I voluntarily brought the device.
Because they found the device was with you.
No, they didn't found it. If they found it, like I said,
If they found out it was with you,
no,
because you had been told by the CEO that the IT manager, will the IT manager not know who has a particular device?
Yes, of course he has to know.
How?
How? Because, like I said, if you are generating a transaction, CEO is having a dashboard in his office. So any transaction that you generate, then that dashboard has to indicate it.
Yes.
And the collector who is...
No, forget the transactions.
Okay.
Will the IT manager not know that a particular device with a particular revenue collector?
The IT manager?
Yes?
Yes, he should have known it.
All the records will, if there are 10 revenue collectors and there are 10 devices, he will know each device to whom it has been given to.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the point. So you having the device would be very clear that when the IT manager checks, he will know that you are having this device.
Yes.
So how can you forget the device in your house?
Good.
What is good about it?
Yeah, your question, it is because of your question I'm referring good. That's a good question.
Of course. Yeah. I always ask good questions.
Good. That's why I say good. Now, what I'm trying to answer here is, like I said before, we are human beings and we are not perfect.
Manko.
And we are bound to make mistakes.
You had a device for a month. You said in your letter you oversighted the device.
Yes, of course.
But you went back to request for a new device.
Yes.
So did it not occur to your mind that you were given a device before?
No.
How comes?
If hadn't been, it has come to my mind, I will have correct myself.
No, there's nothing like had it been. Your job, you cannot do your job without having a machine.
That's it.
You cannot. You cannot function if you don't have an automated machine.
Yeah, exactly.
So the moment you don't have an automated machine, you know immediately that I don't have a machine to work with.
Yes.
Is that not the case?
Yes.
So there's nothing like forgetting this. You forget things that are not relevant. This one, your job centers around the machine. For every day you go to the field, you need the machine. Is that not correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Is that not true?
That's true.
So you cannot say you forgot the device, because the device is as if you are a soldier going to the field, to the war zone without your gun.
Yes.
There's no room to forget about that device.
Yeah, but because it was faulty.
No. If it was faulty, you said to the commissioners that it was faulty on 2 or 3 occasions, and you reported that.
I didn't mean the same device. You asked me.
I am not talking about this device. You said the devices that you were using were faulty, and you reported that.
Yes.
Because you needed a new device to work.
Yes.
Because if you don't have a new device, you cannot work.
Exactly.
That's my point. If you don't have a new device, you cannot work.
Yeah, exactly.
So you going to the IT manager to request for a new device is a lie. It's not true. That's not true. You know that that did not exist. It doesn't make sense. You were queried, the machine was brought, and your explanation was, I forgot it in my house. Is that not the case?
Yes.
Exactly. And then to convince the CEO, you had told the CEO, well, I forgot it, but I did not use it.
Yes.
Exactly. Because I was busy doing some other issues, which is to distribute forms.
Yeah, exactly.
And so therefore you did not use any machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. That's the simple truth. So there's no need to be lying around. There don't need to be misleading the you may deny the transactions. You will confirm that. But to say that this is how it happened, don't mislead anyone here, Banco. You understand that?
I understand.
Exactly. It's as simple as that. Now, the issue of the leave.
Yes.
Why would you be why would you have be on leave and then go and collect revenue?
Yeah, because I was assigned by my boss that he need my help, so then let me go and assist them, even though I am on leave. Then I said to,
you had your own device at your own house. You had a device. You had a device and you used it during the leave time. Was that the only one time?
Oh, can you repeat yourself?
Was that the only time that you did that?
Yes, that was the only time I forgot a device in my house.
No. Forget the device. We've already done with the device.
Okay.
You were on leave and you were asked a question. You were asked by the Director of Finance. Is that Lamin Suso?
Yeah, Lamin Suso, exactly.
And you cannot recall when was this? You cannot recall when this was?
Yes, I cannot recall.
How many times were you asked by Lamin Suso? And that was why I was telling you that when we ask you questions, we already have the answers.
Yes, exactly.
How many times were you called by Lamin Suso?
Lamin Suso, I've been called by Lamin Suso only one occasion.
Only on one occasion?
Only one occasion, yeah.
And you went with him?
Yes.
And you collected revenue?
No,
what did you do with the money? What did you do with the money?
No,
the money you collected?
I never collect any revenue with Lamin. The issue is here, I went with him, then he seated at a place and then asked me to move with one sana. So that's how I was.
What did you do with the money you collected on that day? What did you do with the money?
No, I was not handling the money.
Who was handling the money?
Sana was handling the money.
Sana?
Yes.
Who is Sana?
Sana, there is one Sana.
What is his full name?
I cannot remember his surname, but I think it's Daba. But it must be. But the first name is Sana.
But whose device was used?
No, sorry, Sana Drame.
Whose device was used? Whose device was used?
No, I don't know whose device was used because I came, I met them having receipts and they're issuing. At the time, I see no receipt with them. I just see printouts with them. And
when the Director of Finance called you, what did he tell you?
He asked me to go and help them, to help this daily transactions at the Lumo to do their job.
And then you and who?
So it was me alone. I went with. It was me and Director. We went together up to that place.
So when did Sana came to the picture?
Sana, I met Sana on the ground there. We met them on the ground. They were there well before us.
Did you collect revenue?
Yes, I didn't collect revenue directly, but indirectly I was collecting revenue with Sana because Sana was the one issuing receipt at the same time collecting money.
So what was your role there?
My role was to assist Sana.
How?
Because it's their area, so.
What were you assisting Sana on? What were you assisting Sana with?
I was assisting him to collect daily transactions in the Lumo.
Sana was not the one that was implicated. Did the auditors speak to you?
Yeah, they speak to me. They spoke to me rather.
So you were spoken to?
Yes.
And then when they said that during the audit process, an interview with the revenue collectors, we noted that a revenue collector, Manku Mane, who was on annual leave, was called by the finance director to collect revenue on behalf of the council. Further inquiries with the finance director revealed that Mr. Mane's leave was neither cancelled nor cut short as a result of urgent need of the council. But the decision was solely done at the discretion of the finance director. You are the only one. The same manner you lied in relation to the device. You want to adopt that procedure as well?
No.
You spoke to the auditors.
Counsel, I'm not lying.
You are. You spoke to the auditors. Did you not speak to the auditors?
Yes, I spoke to the auditors.
And so it was on that regard that the auditors conclusively mentioned that you were on leave, you were called by the finance director, and you went to collect revenue with the finance director.
This is what I said. Maybe there can be another day I went on collection, you understand, under the instruction of the finance director. But to go physically on the ground, I said maybe there could be a different day when I went on collection under the direction, under the instruction of the finance director.
Did that happen?
No, I'm coming.
That may be. Did it happen? Was there any other day that you went to the finance director, you went to collect revenue with the finance director?
That is only once, and even that one, I was not collecting with him. He just attached me to Sana to assist him to collect revenue.
But you said just here recently that
yes.
maybe there's another day that you went to collect revenue with the finance director.
Yes, because if I could remember, because he can give.
How many times did you collect revenue with the finance director, my friend?
How many times did I collect revenue with the finance director?
Yes.
No, I haven't collected. He only gave me instruction.
That's what I mean.
Good.
How many times?
No, I can't remember, but sometimes, I'll be called and, we go as a team,
yes.
not only me.
Yes.
That's why I said I never go alone with the finance director.
It doesn't matter whether you are alone or not.
So you have to specify, or else you will get me confused.
I cannot specify. I'm the one asking the questions. I was not the one collecting the revenue. Did you see me collecting revenue?
Yes.
Did you see me collecting revenue?
No, never.
You are the one who collected revenue.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to tell us when you collected these revenues. That's why I'm asking the questions.
Yes.
How many times did the finance director ask you to go and collect revenue?
Okay, good. If you tell me how many times the finance director asked me to go and collect revenue, that will be, many times.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Many times.
That will be many times, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So unless you want to cover the finance director.
No, I'm not covering him. But I didn't understand your question. That is why I thought that you were telling me that how many times did I went physically on the ground with the finance director himself.
So when he calls you many times to go and collect revenue, the finance director, what do you do with the money?
The money is being deposited to the bank, from what I know.
From what you know?
Yes.
Have you ever given the finance director money?
I never give physical cash to the finance director.
On this particular day, on this particular day that you were called by the finance director, who was handling the money?
Yeah, because that was a day I was called by him, and he said we are supposed to go for collection.
Yes.
As a team.
Yes.
And this team comprises of myself,
yes,
Kabasane,
yes,
and Malafi Baj.
Yes.
Yes.
So
when we collect, after going into the field for collection, when we collect, we do deposit the money into the bank.
Why will you be on leave and be called to come and collect money?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I thought, because what he told me was that they have financial constraints, so they need money to run errands. So based on that,
but you are on leave, and there are other revenue collectors.
Yes, there are other revenue collectors. But sometimes 2 or 3 will go at a time. So
the area you collected, was that your area? Was that your area?
No, and in fact, what we collect was lodgers tax. Yes, we collect lodgers tax. I never go around the shops or to raise collecting rates with or licensing with director of finance.
How many times were you called during your leave by the finance director to collect revenue?
If I could recall, 2 times.
Twice?
Yes, twice, yeah.
So twice you're on leave and twice you are called by the finance director to come and collect revenue?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Zamane, what do you have to say regarding your attitude, first with the device and second with this being on leave and collecting revenue?
Yes.
Do you regret those actions?
Very seriously.
You do?
I do regret it very seriously.
You regret the fact that you will have a device in the house for over a month?
I regret that because like I'm speaking, the whole country is watching at me, and more especially my communities, my mom, my dad, they were even desperate when they heard that I'm coming to the commission. So, and on that note, I deeply regretted keeping the device at my position without, for a month, without handing it to the administration. I really regret that, and also regret the fact that I was called by the Director of Finance to go and work during.
Why did the IT manager say it was over 3 months?
Over 3 months. No, maybe that's just his mindset. But it was never 3 months.
Now, in April. In April.
Yes.
Did you collect revenue in April? Did you collect revenue in April?
No.
In April, before your letter of the 11th, did you collect revenue?
No. Sorry. In April itself, I don't think. Probably I may, but I cannot remember collecting revenue in April.
Mr. Mane, which April are we talking about? Is it April 2023 or April 2022?
No, 2023. I think you are talking about 2023.
Yes, the issue regarding your missing device. Is it 2023?
Yeah, that was 2023.
Did you collect revenue?
In April? No, I didn't collect any revenue, if I can recall.
Okay, no revenue in April, no revenue in March. Will that not cause financial loss to the area council?
That's what I'm saying. I collect revenue in March, but not in April. But in like I said, during the end of February, after going to distribute those forms with an intention to pay to receive any alkali who was ready to pay at that time, I forgot the device and came. So I was given another device with Kabasane to go and work with it. So I was using that device with Kabasane. I was moving with Kabasane with a new device, then collecting in March.
Who is Kabasane?
Kabasane. It's a one revenue collector at the Basel Area Council.
You are posted in Woolley East with Kabasane?
Woolley East and Woolley West, because he was in Woolley West, I was at Woolley East. So, but when they combined us as a team, so they said we will all collect rates and taxes in both areas. That is,
in the beginning, did you not tell the commission that you work alone? Did you not tell the commission that you don't have any partner, you are alone in the beginning of your testimony?
Yes, I do work alone.
No, wait a minute. In the beginning of the testimony,
yes,
you said to the commissioners,
yes,
that you work alone.
Yes, I work alone. That is from 2019 up to 2023. I was working alone. But 2023, this year, I was partnered.
Did you tell that to the commission before?
Probably I may, because I said, I was working alone from 2019 to 2022. I was working alone.
When were you partnered with Kabasane?
I was partnered with Kabasane in 2023.
When?
I cannot remember, but we started collection in March. So I know it has to be before. In March, we were paired in March to go.
You said he was in Woolley West.
He was in Woolley West,
and you were
in Woolley East.
Calm down. You were in Woolley East.
Yes.
Which means you were collecting revenue alone in Woolley East in March, and he was in Woolley West.
No, we were collecting it together.
You were in Woolley East.
Yes.
And he was in Woolley West.
Yes.
Did you collect revenue in Woolley West?
Yes, I did collect revenue in Woolley West with Kabasane.
When did you start collecting revenue in Woolley West?
That was this March.
This March, you were collecting revenue in Woolley West?
Yeah, exactly, 2023, yeah.
In Woolley West?
In Woolley West, yeah.
And in Woolley East?
In Woolley East also the same. We work together as a team.
With Kaba?
Yeah, with Kaba.
So it was March that you started working with Kabasane?
Exactly.
But in March?
Yes.
You were not having a device in March?
No, I was having a device.
When in March were you given a device?
Yes, I cannot remember, but I think we started working on the 7th of March.
Oh, you were not given a device in March?
I was.
You were not. You never had any device for the whole month. And in Woolley East, you only work by yourself in Woolley East.
I said.
No, I am now telling you.
Okay.
That in Woolley East, you were alone. You had told this commission numerous times you were alone in Woolley East.
Yes, I was alone in Woolley East from 2019 to 2022.
Yes.
This is what I told the commission yesterday.
Yes.
Yes, from 2019, because I said I was...
To 2022?
Oh yes, up to 2022. Because after my appointment in 2010, I was posted to a team in Basse. I was working
No,
with a
but
team.
wait a minute.
Okay.
You were in Woolly East from 2019 to 2022.
Yes.
But you said you were in Woolly East from 2019 to 2023 until March 2023 that Kaba joined you.
Yeah, exactly.
What is exactly?
You said I was alone until 2022. Then 2023, then they paired me with Kaba. This is what I was saying. Go.
Can you clarify which of the evidence you want us to take?
Okay.
Can you please restate the time you were in Woolly East?
Yes. Okay.
From what time to what time?
From 2019
Yes.
to 2022.
You were in Woolly East?
Yes.
So in Woolly West, when did you go there?
Woolly West. After
No, just tell us time frame.
2023.
Beginning of the year or end of the year or middle of the year?
Yeah, it's beginning of the year.
January.
No, it was not in January, but it was. I can say it was in February. Then we were.
So you went to Woolly West.
Yes, Woolly West.
Because you have given us evidence. You said 2019 to 2022, you were in Woolly East.
Yes.
So in Woolly West, you were what month?
Woolly West.
Yes.
From
2022 to when?
No, Woolly West.
Yes.
From 2023, I started working in Woolly West with Kawasan.
So then it will be 2019 to 2023.
Yes.
And in 2023, which month did you go to Woolly West?
Yes, 2023, around February, then we were moved. So I was moved to, me and Kaba were deployed to run together, both Woolly East and Woolly West.
So in February 2023, let me get your evidence.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
You were posted to Woolly West February 2023.
Yes.
With your partner?
With my partner, exactly.
Name?
Kabasane.
Kabasane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, continue.
Yes. Do you know, if you are asked to give us the names of, let's say, 4 people that you normally collect revenue from, will you be able to give us just 4 names?
4 names?
Yes.
No, I haven't. Like I said, from 2019, when I was given my own station to run, that is Woolly East, I was there alone. Up to 2023, then when I was joined with Kaba to run both the 2 stations, that is Woolly West and then Woolly East. But until that time, I was running alone in Woolly East.
The people you collect revenue from in 2023.
Okay.
Of course, you will at least know 2 or 3 or 4 names.
Yes.
Naturally.
Yes.
Give us 4 names.
4 names?
Yes.
Okay. If I could remember, I draw a receipt to 1 Sisaho.
1 Sisaho?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that Moro Sisao?
Moro Sisao, exactly.
Good.
Yeah.
Come again?
Okay, and also, of course,
how about one Mamadou Diallo? Does that name ring a bell? Mamadou Diallo?
Mamadou Diallo.
Amadou Fall?
Yeah, Amadou Fall. I can remember Amadou Fall, exactly. I can remember Amadou Fall.
Karamu Jata?
Well, I cannot remember Karamu Jata.
Musa Banora?
I cannot remember.
Fafa Sanyang?
I cannot remember them.
Aliou Sanyang? Aliou Sanyang?
Aliou Sanyang. No, I can't remember that one also.
So now, you recall Moro Sisawa, is that not correct?
Yes.
And who else did you say?
That Fall surname.
Amadou Fall?
Yes.
So you recall collecting revenue from them in 2023?
Yes.
Do you recall collecting revenue from Baba Yel Sala Suso? Baba Yel Sala Suso?
No.
Malang Kamara?
No.
Seni Kamara?
No.
Aliou Jabu Sose?
Are these rates or license?
No, No, just tell me the names first.
No, but Councillor, I can't remember it like that because
After I will tell you what they are.
I cannot remember them because
You already remember two
Yes,
without
two.
me telling you.
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
just calm down. You've already remembered two without me telling you whether they are rates or licenses. Is that not correct?
Yeah.
Good. In Kekuta Kurubali.
I cannot remember.
Now tell me the ones you remember for rates.
For rates,
Any name you remember for rates, yes.
but for rates, what I can remember,
Yes.
I did a bulk collection in Boro Kanakasi because they
In
pay,
2023.
yes, the reason why I want you to specify,
Yes.
because you have some rates and taxes. Some people will
Continue what you were saying first.
Okay.
You did a bulk collection
at Boro Kanakasi, where the chief reside.
in 2023
Yes, because they pay in bulk.
in bulk.
Yeah, exactly.
And then how much was that?
I think the amount was 14,255, if I could recall.
Yes. And then this bulk collection,
Yes.
which month was this?
Well, I cannot remember.
In March?
Probably March, yeah.
March.
Yeah, probably.
So you issued them with a receipt?
Yes,
Receipt?
I issued them receipt. You cannot pay at the Borokan because you don't issue them receipts.
Exactly. Were you alone
No, I was with Kaba.
with Kaba?
Yes.
How about for license?
And on that day, I was with Kaba and Malafi.
How about license?
License. No, I haven't collected license in Boro.
Did you collect license in the month of March?
Yes, of course, I did collect license in the month of March.
Good. Now, those are the names that reflects in this printout
Okay.
with the machines that you've used.
Okay.
So it states that you have definitely collected from FAL, Amadou FAL, in March,
Yes.
about $3,000.
Yes.
And you have collected from Morosawa as well,
Yes.
the same March,
Yes.
$500.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Yes, the same and from the same machine that you have in your house.
Okay. So, okay, now, and if they said,
No, not they are saying. It's the machine that's saying it.
okay, if the machine says that,
Yes.
that, I have transacted for, how to call it, Moro Sisao, and it's not been accounted for. I have Moro Sisao in my cash book.
You have?
I have Moro Sisao in my cash book.
Yes.
I can fully remember having Moro Sisao in my cash book.
Exactly.
Yes.
But you also have Morosawa in your machine as well.
What?
You also have Morosawa in the machine as well, print out.
This is what confuses me because the new device I was given.
No. The device you had in your house.
Yes, and the new here I did transaction for people with the new device I was given.
Forget the device you were given. We'll come to that. This device you had in your house that was recovered. The names that you have mentioned that you have collected monies from is evidence in the device.
Yeah, but then if there evidence in the device, then meaning how can we collect? Because remember, if sometimes these shopkeepers, their names.
Mr. Mane, please
Yes.
answer the question.
No,
Please.
Mark.
Mr. Mane,
Okay.
please.
All right.
Please answer the question so that we can progress.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
What is the you have an account normally. You will have an account in the device. How do you log in this device?
Yes, you looking through your account.
And you have a serial number. Do you have a
No.
serial number or is it an ID number?
No, we have no ID number.
How do you log in? How do you log in?
You log in. For me, I log in mmane1@bsac.gm.
That's what I'm saying. That will be your login or username or whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that the case?
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly. How many people had access to your device?
This device was used with both of me and Kaba.
So the one you had in your house,
Yes,
that's your username.
the one I have in my house. No, that was not my username.
How do you log in with that one?
How did I log in with that one? No, already the device was how to call it. The device was off when I was given with an intention to log into log into it. So
It was off.
Yeah, it was off exactly.
When you were given the device?
Yes, it was off.
Or it was not working at all?
It was off. Then no, it was working, but it was off. Then I had to charge it so that I can log in with it.
Yes. How do you log in with it?
Yes. How do I log in? Is like I said, I enter my account and then log in with the device.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's my point. So you log in with that device with your username.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have your own username.
Yeah, I have my own.
And that device was solely meant for you to use.
Yes.
Was there anyone else using that device?
Yes. This is what I said. We are interchanging the devices.
No. That device, was anyone using it?
Of course, people are using it before me.
No. By the time you were given the device, was someone else using it?
Yes, somebody else. That's what I was.
The same time you were given the device.
Before I was given, somebody was using it. That's what I was saying.
Why are you confusing before and during and after?
Okay.
The time you were given the device, were you given the device alone for your personal use?
The device that I left in my house.
Yes.
Yes, I was given alone.
For your personal use.
Not for my personal use, to run council's errand.
That's what I mean. It is for your own personal use for the work of the office.
Yeah, exactly.
What I mean personal is, were you sharing device with anyone?
Yes, of course.
During that time, end of March, when you were issued with a device, were you given the device to share with anyone?
Before end of March, we were using device. We were
No,
interchanging
forget
device.
that.
Okay.
When you were given this device,
yes,
were you given this device to use together with anyone at the time, or was it only for you to use?
No, it was only for me to use.
Only for you to use?
Yes.
Where? At Willie East?
At Willie East, yeah.
So when you were given the device, it was only for you to use during your work at Willie East?
Willie East, yeah.
And this will be end of March?
End of March. No, end of February.
End of February?
Yeah.
Why were you supposed to use the device alone?
Yeah, because like I said, when I was joined with Kaba as a team.
Forget you joining with Kaba.
Okay.
At that time, you were given the device.
Yes.
Why did they not give you the device to use together with someone else?
No, at the time I was there. You know, I was solely responsible.
You were alone.
I was solely responsible.
You were alone.
Yes, I was alone, and exactly. I was solely responsible for.
Forget solely responsible. If you are alone, you are responsible. You are alone.
Yes.
So no one else had access to the device.
Yes.
That's my point. No one had access to the device. You were using the device alone. You only had access to that device. No one was logging in that device. So when it was faulty in Willie East, you were the only one that was going to Willie East. Mm-hmm. Is that not the case?
Yes.
Exactly. So when you were going to do this distribution, were you going with anyone?
No.
You were alone.
Yeah, at the time I was alone.
Yes. At the time in March, you were doing the distribution. You were alone.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not the case?
Yeah, that's what is the case. Yeah.
So the device was home,
mm-hmm.
and you were doing the distribution alone in March.
Yeah, exactly.
So any collection that happened in March,
mm-hmm.
you were not with anyone. You were all by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not correct?
Yes.
That's the point.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say here is, the printout that was generated, coiners and other, that shows that I didn't transact anything. That tells me that these transactions are being manipulated. Because why? You cannot have, coiner transactions, will its transactions, control transactions, will its transaction at the same time and at the same date.
Did the director of the IT manager call you at any time to have an engagement with you about the machine?
He called me, yes.
And then what did he say?
He said, the device that you brought, we saw transaction in it. So he
said what? Come again?
He said the device that I brought to them, they find out that there were transactions generated with it.
When was this?
Council, I cannot remember this.
You remember the facts, but you can't remember the date.
Yes.
You can't remember the time.
I can't remember the time.
But you remember
I could remember it was in the morning. Yes, sometime around 11 towards 12.
In April.
That I cannot remember.
In March.
Well, I cannot remember, Council.
When did you return the device?
When did I return the device? I think I returned the device in April, if I could recall.
You told us before it was in March.
Yeah, I said end of April.
No. You said before it was March.
Yeah, I said no. I said end of April or March.
No.
March or April.
You said You had returned the device in March. That's what you said.
I said end of March or April.
No, when I asked, you said March.
No, I didn't say, Council, maybe you didn't get me right.
No, that's fine. Now you can see it again. When do you return the device?
I returned the device sometimes around end of March towards April.
Towards April. That is still in March.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might be April, end of March or April.
You have to be
So,
straightforward.
but I cannot fully remember when did I brought the device because
No.
it's a long time.
Of course, it's a long time. It's just March, this February.
Yes,
When did you return the March? Was it in March or in April?
yes. I said I can't remember whether it was end of March
But
or
you
April.
were called by the IT manager when? In April.
I cannot remember.
Were you called by the IT manager before the CEO wrote to you or after?
Before the CEO wrote to me.
Before the CEO wrote to you, you had an engagement with the IT manager.
Yeah, exactly.
And the IT manager discussed with you.
Yes.
Before that was before the CEO wrote to you.
Yeah. That one I can remember that one. Before the CEO wrote to me. Yeah.
And then the IT manager, did anyone at any time ask you about this device? When
Whether-
it was in your house for more than a month.
Yes.
Did anyone at any time ask you about this device?
Yes, of course. You know,
Who?
the IT manager once called me and said, I don't have a device. I said, no, I didn't have any device in my house.
When was this?
This I can't remember, but you know, I remember I was in my house one day.
So he called you
Manakunda.
and asked you about this device. You said no, you don't have the device.
Yeah, exactly. Because I forgot totally that I was having a device.
Wait
That
a
is why
minute.
I said.
Wait, just wait. Just calm down. End of March, towards April, the device was returned.
Yes.
But the IT manager had called you and spoken
No,
to.
so sorry. End of March or April.
See, you cannot be very smart here. You can't have it. You can't eat your cake and have it. When I now confront you with new evidence, you now want to retract and then change the dates.
No, I didn't retract.
No, that's what you want to do. It will not happen.
Maybe
Just
maybe
forget it.
Okay.
That's why I give you the opportunity to answer, give us a factual answer.
Yes.
Because all you are saying doesn't make sense.
Okay.
And there's something worse than you sitting down here and not making sense. You can't fool anyone here.
That's it.
So your evidence, you have to be consistent with your evidence.
Okay.
I am not accusing you of anything. I just want to know the facts so that we can help the commissioners. But you are changing the facts when we confront you with new evidence. So that will not help you at all. Let's go through it. The IT manager called you and confronted you and told you that you had a device with you and you said no.
He didn't confront me.
Confrontation-
He called me by a telephone call when I was in my house in Monaco and said, but he was even asking whether I said no, I'm not having any device with me here.
Yes.
Yes.
You said you don't have any device.
Yes.
So this was when? Was it March or April?
I said I can't remember that.
Was this so? This was before you handed over the device.
This was before I handed over the device. Exactly.
Naturally.
Yes.
It's before you handed over the device.
Yeah, exactly.
So you were confronted with the device, with the issue of the device before you hand over the device.
Yeah, exactly. I was not
No,
confronted.
wait a minute.
I was called.
Yeah, confronted. You were confronted. You were asked whether you were called. There was communication between you and the IT manager.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be direct communication.
Okay.
Like you being present.
I didn't understand in that format.
He called you and asked for the device. You said you don't have the device. That was before you returned the device.
Device, exactly.
Did you not tell these commissioners today that you are the very one who saw the device in your house and you returned it voluntarily without you being queried or you been asked for a device? You said this before.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is when I noticed it was in my hand.
Yes.
Good.
You said you noticed the device was in your house. No one asked for it. You just saw it and
Exactly.
you returned it.
Yeah, exactly.
But the evidence now, which you
Yes.
admitted to, is in fact you were confronted by the IT manager. The IT manager has already said something. I will show you.
Okay.
You were confronted by the IT manager that a device is in your possession, and you said no. No device is in my possession. So when you said you voluntarily gave the device to them without even them asking, because you just saw the device on one day and you found it in your house and you returned it, that was not true. That was a lie.
No, Council.
It was a lie because you were confronted by the IT manager.
Yeah, that is because I forgot, Council.
I agree. You forgot about the device.
Yes.
That was why it was in your house for a month.
Yes, exactly.
But then even when the IT manager told you, you are having this device, you said, no, I'm not having any device.
He asked me whether I'm having a device.
And you said no.
He doesn't say that you are having it. He asked me. I said no. I wasn't having a device
That's
at
my
the time.
point.
Yes, counsel. I will be responsible of anything I do.
Calm down.
And I will give the commission.
Calm down.
Okay.
You were asked by the IT manager.
Yes.
Whether he said whether you have any device, or whether he said you have the device.
Yes.
You were asked by the IT manager about a device. And you said you don't have any device in your house.
Yes.
With you.
Yes.
Is that not what you said?
Yes.
But before that,
Yes.
you told us here that you did device, when you forgot it in your house, you were given a new device automatically. And after you were given a new device, all of a sudden you saw this device in your house, which you had already oversighted. I'm using your word, oversighted.
Yes.
Then you retorted, you gave it to, who did you give it again?
Kaba.
You gave it to?
Kabasane.
Kabasane.
Yes.
You gave the device to Kabasane.
Yes.
And for Kabasane to return the device.
Yes.
That was your initial evidence that
Yeah.
you are the one who found the device.
Yes.
That you have oversighted.
Exactly.
And then you just gave it to the to the IT manager.
Yes.
Through Kaba. But now you are saying, in fact, Kaba had called, the IT manager had called you and asked for a device.
Yeah, he called me and asked whether I'm having a device.
Yes.
And I said no.
And you said no.
Yeah, and he was not ascertain that I didn't mean he was ascertain that I had the device. He would have pressurized me to say that, well, you are having this
There
device.
is no need for him to pressurize you.
Okay.
At all.
Okay.
No need for him to pressurize you, because you knew that you were given a device. You cannot forget that you were given a device. That you cannot forget. Let me show you the letter that I think you have, Honorable Chairperson. This is the folio 157 of LGC 19. It is already in evidence. This particular letter, you had told the commissioners before that the IT manager will know when they check the system that someone is having a device.
Yes.
Because the records are there. Did you not tell the commissioners
What?
that the IT manager is the custodian of these devices?
Yes.
And so therefore, he will know anyone that is given a machine.
Yes.
Just look at me first. Is that not the case? Can you please, hello, Mr. Manko, forget about the letter for now.
Okay, okay.
Did you not tell the commissioners that the IT manager will definitely know whoever is handling any machine, because the records are there?
No, I said, hadn't been I hold the machine, running transaction with it, he will have noticed it. And
He would have noticed what?
he will have seen my transactions.
Thank you very much. Now, if the IT manager gives you a machine, will he
Yes.
not have the record?
When they give me a machine, whether he will have the records.
Yes. Will they not know whoever they give a machine to?
They should be able to know.
Yes. Is there any difficulty in knowing that you are the one who's handling a particular machine?
Well, I cannot ascertain that, counsel.
No. Are there not records to indicate that you, Manko Mane, you are given this machine with this reference number, this particular machine is in your possession?
There was no record.
No. Mr. Manko Mane,
Yes.
how many people are given machines?
Well, many people are given machines.
Let's say 10 machines given to different revenue collectors. Are you telling me they will not know who they give a machine to?
Yes, they can know it.
Not they can. The records are there in the system.
Yes.
To say that Manko Mane or Amadou Fall, they are given this particular machine, because they all have reference numbers or serial numbers.
Yes.
Exactly. So now the IT manager calling you was not a coincidence. He didn't call to check on you whether there's a possibility that you have a machine. He called you because he knows that you are given a machine, because he's the one who gave you a machine.
Yes.
Exactly. So he wasn't going to check whether there is a possibility that you have a machine, because he knows that you have a machine.
No, he doesn't know that, to my understanding.
He's the IT manager.
Yeah, even though he's the IT manager.
When you make a transaction,
Because
it reflects in his machine.
Counsel, can you allow him to read the letter?
Yes,
which
we'll
is
come
in
to the letter
evidence?
very soon, Madam Chairperson.
Okay, all right.
Is that not the case?
Yeah, yes. Sometimes.
Calm down. When you make a transaction, did you not tell the commissioners that it will appear on the screen?
Yes.
And what will appear?
The transactions of the individual who is using that machine at the time.
Exactly. The individual who used the machine at the time.
Yes.
So not only are they seeing money in the on the screen, but they know where the who is posting these transactions.
Yes.
So if you make any posting from the machine,
Yes.
will they know this Manku Mane with your username and everything?
Yes. So this is why. How can I be having a machine transacting with
Forget
it?
about the transaction.
You have to let me on.
I am not interested at this point about whether you are the one who transacted $8,000 or $29,000. I am not interested.
Okay.
For now.
Okay.
I am saying just one point that you said to the commissioners that if you post anything in the through the machine, it will appear on the screen.
Yes.
And they will know it's you posting it.
Yes.
Which means the IT manager will know whoever has any machine with him or her.
He's supposed to know.
Not supposed to know, he will know. It's there. Is that not the case?
Well, what I can say is he's
supposed to know.
Yes.
Let's go by what he's supposed to know. Now, when he called you, it's because he knew you were having that particular machine. That's why he called you directly. He didn't call anyone else to ask for the machine. He called you. Because he's the IT manager.
And when I said I didn't have the machine.
No, forget you not having a machine. I'm telling you, he called you because he knew that you have the machine. Because it is in his system.
Yes.
Is that not the case?
Yes.
Exactly. So now, you denied having the machine.
I categorically deny.
Yes. Now read the letter. Read the first paragraph.
Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Lands and Regional Government.
Louder, please.
Okay.
Please refer to the date. When was this letter written?
Okay. 19 April 2023.
Who wrote the letter?
Where
is the letter coming from?
From the CEO, Bashe Area Council.
Yes.
All right. So now you can read.
Okay. Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Lands and Regional Government, holding of digital tax collection device for more than 3 months. Reference to the above caption, I write to bring to your notice that one of the revenue collector posted in the Wule is by the name Mankumane has been found wanting for holding a digital tax collection device for more than 3 consecutive months. After through search in the system by the IT officer found out that this particular device is with Mankumane, and after continuous engagement by IT officer, Mankumane denied having the device, and to his dismay, one of his colleagues by the name Kabasane reported seeing this device with the said Mankumane. That was time he was forced to hand over the device to the IT officer for him check and inform the administration whether this particular device has been in use since it got missing.
Now,
yes,
what part are you denying in that?
This is not true.
What is not true? You had said the IT manager called you.
Yeah, but I was not.
Wait,
okay.
Calm down.
Okay.
Did you not say the IT manager called you?
Yes.
Did you not say he asked for the machine?
Yes.
Did you not say you denied having the machine?
Yes.
Is that not true?
Yes.
Is that not contained in the statement?
Yes.
Why are you saying this is not true?
Yeah, because he said Kaba was the one who reported.
No, you will not know that, because if Kaba had gone individually to the IT manager to report, how will you know it's not true?
No, that cannot be true, because Kaba cannot attest something that is a lie. Kaba cannot give evidence to something that is not true, because to say Kaba was the one.
Forget whether Kaba said it or not, because you,
yes,
neither you,
yes,
nor me sitting here,
yes,
can say for sure for now,
yes,
whether in fact Kaba had gone there to report. He is saying Kaba gave him information.
Yes.
Were you there?
Yeah, but from what I can.
Were you present when Kaba was giving information?
No.
Did you? So that part for now is not relevant. But the relevant part is,
how can Kaba give him somebody an information of something that he knew that he have no idea
but
about?
God ask Kaba that question. You don't ask us that question.
Okay.
When you go back to Basel and you see Kaba,
yeah,
ask him that.
Okay, good.
That is between you and Kaba.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Do you understand?
Yeah, okay, all right, okay.
Do you understand?
I understand, yeah.
So, but for now, you have admitted that all he said, apart from that part, is true. That he engaged you He asked for the machine. You said, no, I don't have the machine.
Yes.
You're saying that is true.
Yes, for that one,
Yes.
it is true.
Exactly.
Exactly, that one is true.
So that's the point. Were you ever called by the police at any given time?
The police?
Yes.
I was never called by the police.
Did you report to the police about the machine?
Do I report? Me reporting to?
Yes. Do you have any statement from the police or any police report to show that you had a missing machine?
Whether I reported it? No. You report something that you have an idea about. But here, I forgot completely that I was having a device until I went back to my postings. That's the time I noticed I was having it. So there is no point in time I went to the police to report this issue.
Exactly. So there is no report of any missing device.
Exactly. No, it was not missing. In fact, I just keep it in my house and I forget it in my house.
No, it was missing.
Okay, if you say so, I agree.
Yeah, it was missing.
Okay.
Because you cannot see it.
Okay.
Is that not the case?
Okay.
Is that not the case?
Yes, if you say so, I agree.
Yes. Any questions from the commissioners?
Mane,
Yes.
how friendly are you with the Director of Finance?
We have no friendship relationship, and I am always into turmoil with him at some point.
And you stated here that he had called you more than once for you to go and do collection whilst you were on leave.
Yeah, exactly.
And he never called anybody else.
Sorry, let me just. He will call to go and do collections several times.
Yeah.
Several times, not so?
I said 2 times, if I can recall.
But before you said 2 times, you
Yes,
said
many times.
Yes, you said many times. If
Yeah,
I should use
many.
the-
When I mean
Correct.
many, I mean 2. Because
Yes.
anything,
But
exactly.
this 2 is qualifying this period. But prior to this period,
Yes,
it's
sir.
many times he has asked you to go and do revenue collection.
2 times.
No,
No, I'm not referring to about this current situation.
Okay.
But prior to this problem,
Yes.
it was many times, right?
That's what I'm saying. When I mean many here, it's 2 times I mean.
May I assist the commissioners? 2 occasions.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait a minute. When you were on leave, you said it was only twice.
Yes.
Prior to that, you said it was many times. That's what your evidence is.
Okay, then if I put it in that format, it was a mistake. What I'm trying to say here is,
I'm just telling them that's your evidence.
Yes.
Prior to the leave, you said many times.
Yeah.
Several times.
Yeah.
During the leave, you said twice.
Yeah, Madam Chair, what I mean here is, maybe there could be another day beyond those 2 days I can remember, but what I can recall is 2 times. That was what I was trying to put across. Probably, like she said, it can be more than 2, but what I can recall was 2.
Honorable Chair.
Let me finish my questioning.
Okay,
Even if it is twice,
yes,
you must have been very friendly with the Director of Finance, calling you from your leave
yes.
to go with him to collect revenue.
No, I never go with him to collect revenue.
That's your evidence here, that you and him, you went to assist with him, to assist whoever is there, whoever was. Whoever was collecting revenue at the Lumo.
Yeah, exactly.
You went with the Director of Finance
Yeah, exactly.
and with somebody else
Yes,
whom you were assisting.
exactly.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
you must have been so friendly
Okay.
that the Director of Finance will call you from your leave to go with him, with another individual,
Okay.
to go and collect rates at the Lumo.
No.
Okay, fine. The answer is no, you are not friendly with
No,
him.
no.
He just called you out of the blues to say, Manku,
Yes.
please come, we are going to collect revenue and you are on leave and you just jumped from your bed or whatever you are doing and go to do the collection.
Yes.
Now, after you had collected the money, what happened?
The money will be bank.
Who banked the money?
The revenue about the daily transactors on the
Now,
logo.
on the ticketing of the banking,
Yes.
whose name is there?
that was in my area.
No.
Okay.
Whose name is on the banking ticket to
Those
reconcile?
Those responsible for that particular.
Who you went with somebody?
Yes.
I'm asking specifically.
Yes.
Whose name was there?
Whose names was there?
Yes.
At the bank slip.
Not the bank slip.
Okay.
The printout from the machine.
The printout from the machine. No, I cannot ascertain whose name was there, but what I know is
Sorry?
I cannot ascertain whose name was in the machine. But
Normally,
yes.
on the ticket, the printout of the machine,
Yes.
whose name is always there? The person who issued the ticket, or somebody from the blues who just followed them?
No, here.
No, please. It's a straight question.
No, okay, then Council, I don't think I can answer the question because
You can, because you are a revenue collector.
Yes.
When you have collected revenue,
Yes.
and you are issuing out ticket,
Yeah.
don't they state on the ticket that the ticket was produced by Manko Mane?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, so therefore you know.
Yeah, but here.
No, wait. Therefore you know what the ticket, what is written on the ticket, who gave out the receipt. You know.
Yes.
So therefore, using the same scenario,
Yes.
when you went to the Lumo,
Yes.
as you said, you were assisting.
Yes.
You were not doing nothing, but you were just following them with your hands at your back.
Yes.
And he was collecting this revenue.
Yes.
Now, and he was issuing ticket.
And if you say who do you mean?
Who you went with?
Yes, Sana.
Yes.
Exactly.
So Sana was issuing ticket to the people that he was collecting these revenues from.
Yeah.
Now, from what you had said previously, if you, Manko, issuing a ticket,
Yes.
your name will be on the ticket.
Yes.
So if Sana was issuing ticket whilst you were at the Lumo, Sana's name will be on the ticket.
Yeah. If I told you it was Sana's device.
No, please. I just want to get it straight. You have said when you go out and you issue tickets, your name will be on the ticket as the person who issued the ticket. Is that so?
Yes.
And that is the normal procedure.
Exactly. That's
So why is this time now, when Sana went to the Lumo with you and the director of finance, a ticket was issued, and you don't know who issued the ticket?
Okay, no, good. Now I'm getting you, Council. I can answer that question. About on that particular day, when we
No. Who on that particular day? Who issued the ticket?
Yes, that's what I'm trying. On that particular day.
No. Who issued the ticket? Well, is it you?
No.
Is it the director of finance?
No.
Is it Sana?
No.
So who then issued the ticket?
Fatun Gilan was issuing tickets.
Now you are coming.
Yeah, now I understand. You know, sometimes.
Now, so on that Lumo date.
Sometimes you go beyond.
No. On that Lumo date,
Okay.
you did not issue a ticket. Neither did Sana, nor the director of finance. But now is who? Fatun Gilan.
Yes, was the
one who issued the ticket to
Sana
at the Lumo.
Yeah, at the Lumo. Yeah. To all the Lumo, because he is the head, so she will distribute the tickets to each group.
But was Fatu using her own machine or Sana's machine?
No, she was using her own machine at the time.
Okay, thank you.
She was using her own machine at the time. Yeah.
Kindly read the letter from the beginning, the whole letter. Yes.
19 April 2023. Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Lands and Regional Government, holding of digital tax collection device for more than 3 months. Reference to the above caption, I write to bring to your notice that one of the revenue collectors posted in the Woolly East by the name Manko was being found wanting for holding a digital tax collection device for more than 3 months, for more than 3 consecutive months. After a thorough search in the system by the IT officer found out that this particular device is with Manko Mane, and after continuous engagement by IT officer, Manko Mane denied having the device, and to his dismay, one of his colleagues by the name Kabasane reported seeing this device with the said Manko Mane that was time, he was forced to hand over this device to the IT officer, to whom check and inform the administration whether this particular device has been in use since it got missing. Can I go further?
Yes, read everything. Okay. We are listening.
Okay. However, according to the IT officer, when he realized that the device is missing, he used his system to block the device, but before in blocking the device, he realized that $8,000 was being marked as being collected using the device. Sir, it will be interesting to know that the issue of Mankumane holding this device came at mid-shortage of devices where two more collectors has to use one device by exchanging with one another. This act of Mankumane is regarded as a sabotage and
sabotage.
Okay, good. Sabotage. This act of Mankumane is regarded as a sabotage and suppression of revenues, thereby denying the council a substantial amount of revenue for more than 3 months, while the council continued to struggle with serious financial hurdles. Preference to the above, I write to seek for your professional advice in order to deal with the issue at hand. I look forward to your swift response. Best regard.
And who wrote this letter?
This was wrote by the CEO.
Yes, Council. Collect.
In 20, the time?
I think it's already 2.
Yes.
We will reconvene and conclude on this when we come back. We may rise.